guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. How is everybody? Welcome back. We're gonna be doing some RA stuff today. Let me get some tunes going. So for those who don't know what's going on, we are gonna be working on getting the Bounty Hunters villain board finished up today. That's my goal. We need it to the bronze, which we are currently sitting at 59 points, but there are some that have not been counted for yet. So there is, let me get a notepad going here. So let's see. So we've got board 9, task 7, board 9, task 1. Board 8, task 2, board 7, task 1, and board 5, task 3. Okay. Let's see how much these points are worth. So board 5. Let's start with board 5. Board 5, 1 point. Board 7, task 1, 1 point. Yep. Board 8. Board 8, task 2. Evolved Ray, 1 point. Board 9. Yep, I see. I'm coming after I figure out these points real quick. I saw you joined already. Board 1, task 1, 1 point, and board 7 or task 7. Where was he? Task 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 5. So we're currently sitting at 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 58. We're at 58. Good morning.
Hello, Timsy from Timsy Land.
I am at a whopping 58 points.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I don't know, but yeah, today I'm gonna be here and trying to get people really going on some cool event badges as well as save as text file, please, and get people situated if they have questions and stuff. We'll see if this works out. If this works out, we'll do it again. If not,
Yeah, it's a great idea.
All right, let's try to log in here. Sure. Okay, I'm logged in. I'm using Firefox for this today, which I never used.
Yeah, I don't use anything but Chrome.
What's happening, Dan Garrett? So we're going over event badges on RA. There's a lot of event
Earn an
badges
achievement about
and
brothers or
people
another
get
participant worth
intimidated
at
by
least 5 points.
simply just reading, and we're going to try to dispel that myth today of they're really easy. And there's a lot of myths. Like one we'll put right here, which is let's see, here we go.
Yo, what's up, Chosen?
Event badges
Chosen says hi.
not lower your completion percentage. That's a fake news.
What? They don't.
No, they do not. Yeah, well, you know what? This is the day to ask about stuff, and we're gonna get this going and try to like go through some of this stuff. I'm gonna hop right into the thing that I know Timsy wants to hear, which is we're gonna go over the bounty hunter stuff. We're also going to have possibly Time Crush come by to tell you about the playtester badge you can earn, and we might see
Oh,
other
that's
guest
cool.
appearances as well. I will say the easiest badge you can get on the site, and people still panic and act absolutely crazy about it, is Achievement of the Week. Achievement of the Week, you only need to get 12 points. You see that? You see over here where it says the bronze badge? You get this Bubble and Bobble badge for 12 points. People see this and they go, "Oh, I have to be perfect." You don't. The thing is, you don't get all 4 badges. You only get 1. So if you just want to get the badge and you
What is
don't
this one
have to
for
be a
us, chat?
perfectionist, just get the 12 points. There also is an evergreen badge for getting everything, but that doesn't have a time limit. This stuff does. So Final Fantasy Origins, which I'll be working on some today, has a time limit. I have to get it done before Sunday night.
Red
Grand Theft Auto
Mage.
3 is
You
the
scurvy
achievement of the month.
dogs.
You have a month to do this. So you active through February 1st, active through January 11th. And
I
not
feel like that's
everything,
kind of
the
hard.
thing is, not everything is going to be like that. There's still simple ones that are a little bit outside the box, but they're still really simple. It's just people get scared and cowardly. I'll call it out right now because they don't want to read. And it's like, this is the get over it stream.
Do I have any 1
Um,
point left?
so yeah, this is so
Yeah,
achievement
I
of the
do.
week. Yeah, very easy. You can easily if you don't do the achievement of the month, you can get this badge relatively quickly. This is a really easy one to get, and really, if you
So
like event badges at all, go
we
for this
need
one. It's
to
easy.
draw a picture of Kefka or
We have a
yeah.
bunch of events to cover though. So we're going to talk about bounty hunter villains. We're going to talk about. Wait, why is this not? What?
Did Paint get updated?
Hello, browser. Oh, there we go. So I have to do it like that, and then it'll go. Okay, weird. We're talking about bounty hunter villains. Ari Tality we'll maybe talk about that. That one I'm not sure there's enough time left on that one. Challenging 8 Chivomon, which seems really complicated. It's not. It's really not. We're going to talk about Peak Streak. Really easy one if you've not done Peak Streak. The thing is, you just have to not get caught up in this like insanity to be go on forever, which some users do, and it's you just have to get over. The number one rules of this stuff is don't get obsessed. Don't do more than you need to do.
Yeah. I agree with Sting, chat.
Um,
It's not
we're
that
going to
bad.
talk a little bit about leaderboard of the month. I don't really think that one is something that you're able to like jump in right away with. That one does require some skill. We'll talk about it though. Roulette is going to be a new season starting in a few weeks, and it's going to be absolutely easy enough to grab onto. Roulette is a very easy badge where it literally says right here, there's 156 points in the event. You only need 52. There's 3 per week. You don't have to be perfect. Just don't do the
Yeah.
ones you don't want to do, and you can get that badge easily. Timsy, you did it last year.
Yeah. I like that there's gonna be an evergreen badge for it too, so I can go back and finish if I want to.
Yep, and that's the thing about all these things is there's going to be an evergreen badge for bounty hunter villains. There's going to be an evergreen badge for Chivomon League. There's an evergreen badge for a lot of things. So if you're someone who doesn't like any time limits and you're more willing to do longer goals with no time limit, we have that as well. And we're going to be talking about evergreens. We're also going to be talking about the new thing on the block, community hosted events. That's going to be a big thing we're going to talk about today. We're going to skip this one. VGM is something that's very closed off and very hard to get into because they have like a short window to get into. But we will talk about evergreen and community events. And I think these are all done down here. We'll talk about Rack It Up, which also is a scary looking one, but really is not. That one's going to have some changes to make it easier soon. We'll talk about Play Jam, which is about to enter a new season in a few weeks.
His sword goes off the
Um,
screen, chat.
So let's get started with Bounty Hunter Villains. This is the sequel to the other Bounty Hunter event. If you get 80 points, you get this Andros badge. If you
What color are his
get
eyes?
160, you get that. Is that Dark
Silver?
Falcon? I think that's Dark Falcon from F-Zero. And then for 240 points, you'll get this Mecha Ridley badge. Let's see what this is.
Angry. Look how angry Sephiroth is. He mad.
So these badges are pretty intense if you're going for silver or gold, but you can get bronze.
Yo, good morning, James.
So we're gonna go over that. We're gonna make ourselves a nice tab here.
Where do I post the photos I'm drawing?
You can do that in the Discord, or you can upload them using Imgurgurgurgur and then posting them in the forum. As long as you're clear about what tasks they're for.
I'll just put them in the Discord. That's easiest.
Yeah, so there's two. So basically, there's automatic tracking for this now, but it's not fully automatic because some of them, as I say, will require manual submissions. The manual submissions are pretty absolutely easy. People get a little, you just have to be either on the forum, which if you have a RetroAchievement account, you're on the forum, or you have to be in the Discord. And for these two things, it's extremely easy. So basically, you can go on the Discord for Bounty Hunter Villains. It has its own little thing. There's threads that say like rocket submissions, and you can submit your tasks there. And then for otherwise, you go into the back of
I only have rocket submission. I don't have the other boards.
Yes, you do. Go on to in Discord. Go to the Bounty Hunters channel.
Yep, I'm
and
there.
There's the thread icon.
What the heck is the thread icon?
At the top of your thing, next to the pin and the mute notification settings, there's like a literal thread of spool. You click that, and then there's all the other threads for submissions.
Oh my god.
Discord 101, baby.
Why Discord so confusing?
Well, that's because they're going public, but that's another conversation. So yeah, otherwise you can be like,
good morning, James. How you doing, bud?
Submit right into the channel. See board 9 submission, task 1 clowning. So there you go. That's another way you can do it. As long as you're clear about what board you're submitting on, what task. That's it, and then someone will come and verify it and give you the points. It's real simple stuff. We're going to go over though everything, every board here, and go over all the some great strategies. Really, we're going to look at some of what other people submitted, but as well as like good ideas that I had maybe used or didn't use. So
definitely don't look at my picture.
Okay, I'm going to go look at your picture.
No, don't.
Yeah,
it's not in there yet. It's coming.
I'm ready.
All right, so I'm gonna replace. I get to pick the task I replaced, right, with the picture.
Yes. You need to be like, I drew this picture, and I'm replacing this task specifically. So our first board here is Giovanni Rocket Board. The first task is very easy. You can ignore all those texts. It's like, it's flavor text. If you don't like flavor text, I get you. But here's the real part. You got to earn this achievement. So we go over here. We see if you go to Pokemon Zany Cards, the game, we can see you blasting off the speed of light. And it's the Pokemon Zany Cards achievement. All you need to do is defeat Jesse and James in the wild match, which is literally the first thing you'll do in the game.
Yep, we had a new poll.
5-minute task, and you don't have to post anything for it. This game, by the way, is incredibly easy if you want to master it. I'm going to load it up here and show you basically
Yeah,
how
we
this
got a
game
new, but we
works.
finished our
There
game last
really is
night.
no excuse. If you're watching this, you can follow along. It's using Pokemon Mini, and this is
All
weirdly
right,
a
so we've
official
got
release
that puts
that
us
came
at
out for the
59.
Pokemon Mini device. I actually really like this game. It's dumb, but it kind of works for me in a way. Let's get this going. Let's get this going in here. Where is this thing? Zany cards. I will say you might want to mute the sound because the sound is kind of ass, but
Oh yeah, that game was annoying. Music wise, gameplay, it was super easy. Took me like 5 minutes.
Exactly. I might have to reload my emulator.
What is?
My
Yeah,
controller is
no.
not on.
It's not a stupid question. So that
It's still
is
not on.
a ROM hack called
Okay.
Banjo-Kazooie's Nostalgia
Had trouble
64.
powering my USB today. Apparently.
So it's a fan made game
go.
that is where Banjo-Kazooie gets trapped in the N64 and has to go through the other N64 games. So Banjo has to like escape through
technology
Mario
is
World,
crap.
and then he has to escape through GoldenEye and Zelda. And it's really good apparently. It's got an RA set. We're gonna do it.
Go to Wild Match.
But yeah, it's supposed to be good.
Here's Jesse and James.
The other one's on there, Lego Hobbit. It's the Lego game, but it's Lord of the Rings Hobbit. Wild Arms 2 is an PS1 RPG that I played as a kid but never beat. And Blue Dragon is a Xbox 360 RPG.
We're basically just trying to put
that was made by the guys who made Dragon Ball Z.
We can
so really good. All those are great games on there.
Boom. Let's +2 to us.
Honestly, it's
see what's kind of out there.
I'm excited about everything that wins.
Skip through their
Our
turns.
current game is LA Noire.
About their turns at all, it does not matter. So we see we can do a
that is our current poll
evolution for the our hand is this row, and this is the top row is what's in play. So we see Cyndaquil and Typhlosion. We don't have anything for that. We do have Meganium, which we can match up. The grass starters, bam, they've evolved. Whatever that means, we get the points. It comes back to us. Now we can do the Totodile line. Here we go. Boom, evolved. They're blasting water out of their asses. It's good. It's good stuff.
Did you get all 3 starters?
I think I did. And now we're looking at this. So we don't really have anything here. We want to save the Lugia in case someone drops something we can do with it. So we'll just hold on to that, and we'll just pray we get a Lugia match. Yep, and we did. So Lugia and Articuno are going to do a little dance together. And there we go. Let's see what the round gives us.
Should easily beat them.
Look at that. Look at that. On 15, we beat them. And now there's a second round. And we're going to easily go through this. We're immediately going to throw out our Ho-Ho because they have a Lugia out there. That's big points. And now we're going to throw out Tyrogue to match with a Hitmon. And now we're going to do the same Meganium thing. Get those Meganiums out there. Now we got nothing. So we're going to throw out Chikorita because I think they've already played their Grass Boys. And we got nothing for the last match. All right, see how we did.
Your points carry over, right? From match to match?
Yes.
Oh. Maybe?
So, well, no, once you beat the Jesse James, you start at 0 because it's a new game. But
yeah, I meant that second round.
So we got 154. We beat them, and bam, that would be the achievement. That's it. That's the thing. You can do this. Don't make more of it than it is. It is, these things are really not that bad.
So let's see on board one
so
chat. What do we don't have?
In the audience here. Hey, Sting X2. I'm a new RA player that got involved with the events. I see too much for commitment. I heard you're doing overview events. We're looking at bounty hunter villains, Mr. Sizzle. You new user, you. So yeah, that's that right there. That's 1 point. Now the thing is, how this works basically is
How
you
far
need
in is this one?
80 points to get this first badge. We can see here. Well, it doesn't show here, but if you go back to here, that's 1 point. We see main tasks for doing that. The second one is also really easy. It's for uh, so we can ignore all this flavor text and we get what they really want. Earn 5 points from protagonist thief. So all you have to do is you look at this. You can just go has achievements. I don't know why it defaults to both. Yes. You can pick your system. Maybe I just love PS2. Okay. Load up Sly Cooper 1, 2, or 3. Go get one achievement that is worth 5 points at least. And then you just post it. You post your achievement, and that's it. I would highly recommend um, Sly Cooper being the one you do. It's going to wait. Actually, wait. Let me rephrase that because Sly Cooper. No, there are a bunch of ones. So you would have to do the first world to do Sly Cooper on that one.
Yeah.
Um, there is a
James, how your
better
Saturday going?
option slightly for this one. It was. Let me pull mine up.
You can also draw for that one too.
You could draw for that one if you want. If you don't want, but I find a lot of people are very reluctant to draw.
I drew for that one. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, but there are people like I'm going to call them out, Sanovan, who basically are anti-drawing. So if there's drawing, they're not doing it.
Well, that one was fun because you stole a person's profile picture and then just added to it. So it's not like you were drawing;
Yeah,
you're just vandalizing a picture.
yeah, that's pretty fun. That is one that you could do, and it is amusing. Uh, so yeah, you can just like steal King Sizzle's picture. It's not a lot, Sizzle. That is fear mongering. So yeah, you could draw on someone's profile picture. You pick Sizzle's picture and draw a stupid mustache on him, and then you're good to go. Or you can easily go through Sly Cooper stuff.
Doo doo.
Firefox is a weird system. Drill Dozer
Yeah, we did our
if you
10
beat the
point.
first level, Drill
Is
Dozer
there a
has
10-point challenge in
points.
every one?
Pretty easy game. Game Freak.
Going to lunch with your dad and stepmom. Be nice. They're taking you out for your birthday, which is happy early birthday, dude.
Exactly.
Hope you have a fantastic
So yeah,
day.
no, it's this is not any hard thing at all. The third task here is you just have to do this, which is you need to load up the hack Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition and steal your first Pokemon. Um, Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was literally in the first like few minutes of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple thing. It's an auto track. You're done. Now this one is you need to bump into Team Rocket for the first time, so you need to earn one of these. So if you know anything about Pokemon is you start the game, you get your starter, you go up to the first
Oh,
town,
double
you get thrown
lunches.
back to we get to go back to the original home point, get the Pokedex, then you basically go through Viridian Forest, you beat Brock, you go to Mount Moon, and in Mount Moon you fight Team Rocket and you get one of the fossils.
Every
That's
board does have
this.
a 10-pointer.
It's every version of Gen 1 here. You don't need to do all this. You just need to pick one. And then you just copy this line. Let's say you copy this line and we just go over to the messages and you're like, I got this achievement for getting the fossil. Bam. That's 2 points for that. If you pick Squirtle and you use fast forward, you can get this done probably in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, we need to beat.
Like real
Do I
simple
have?
stuff. And I guarantee you, unless you are a Pokemon, a maniac in the top
Oh, I
50
have it.
players, you have not done all 8 of these.
Question. Not to interrupt your
Yes.
flow. So, actually, no, never mind. Never mind. I'll ask it when we get to that board.
Okay. So Giovanni is often depicted by having a Persian. Interact with one by earning.
We might have 10
one
points,
mystery
chat, that we can get
dungeon,
unlocked.
Red Rescue Team, 1,000 Poke stored at the bank. Right. These are all new earns.
Oh, never mind. It's already unlocked.
Like, as I said, you haven't played. I guarantee you haven't played all 8 versions of this. Which these are new earns for this stuff. there's even Draco has not played all 8 versions. I guarantee you, Draco has not played all 8 versions, and all he does is play Pokemon. So it ain't that hard.
Well, and blue just got its own set too, so
Right,
unless you've done that in the last month or two.
yeah. Which I'm really curious. Did Draco do blue as well? He might have. He did do blue. Okay, so he did do blue, but no, if you have done every single one of these, then you would need to show that you did every single one of them, and you would get the credit for it. But there's no way in hell that anyone watching this has done all 8 versions. So for this one, have a total of 1,000 Poke stored at the bank. I don't know if I would offhand recommend this one if you don't like Mystery Dungeon. You do have to get through the tutorial. You do have to get through some of the first area because you have to then store.
How far in
bunch
is
of,
Ripperoo chat?
store Poke dollars at the bank. Let's see if I can sort by like how I earned this.
First boss. We could do that one. We could do Crash 2.
Yeah, it looks like that was one of the a little bit later for me. January 13th. 7/28. This one was 20. So it looks like this took me about an hour to do. So if you like Mystery Dungeon and you're willing to do about an hour of work for these 2 points, you can. I think there's better options. Like if you're going for everything, okay, fine. But we're really trying to focus on just getting our quick points and getting out of here today for this event. So I don't know if I absolutely say that one is going. The next one, though, I can absolutely tell you want to be very careful. If you do not like Tetris Attack, if you do not like Panel to Pawn, if you played Pokemon Puzzle League, the Game Boy Color version, not that bad. The N64 version is a nightmare. This is a very difficult version of the game for anyone who is not
no cooking for this weekend.
Seasoned player. For me, I don't believe this was too rough because I can beat Pokemon. I can beat this stuff on pretty hard difficulties. But yeah, let's see here. I started at 5:42 a.m. and this one only took me 20 minutes to do. Normal ends at Bruno, and then you have to go through it again on hard. If you're okay, but you have to be okay with it. And believe me, I watched Lifted Senses last year try to play Panel to Pawn on the easiest difficulty and was getting his teeth kicked in. If this is not a natural thing to you and puzzles are not, you may not want to do this. But if you can handle it,
I'm trying to remember the tech.
These are points that are available to grab. It depends on your skill level for this. I can't really walk you through how hey Dante, how you doing? What your skill level is for Pokemon Puzzle League, Tetris Attack. Just be aware.
Oh.
So the next one is take on the ground specialized leader in the gym council by earning the self-proclaimed strongest trainer, which this is for beating Giovanni in the gym leader castle in Pokemon Stadium 1. This is another one that is a little bit RNG. You need to have some Pokemon skill sets. Pokemon is not your... Well, anyone I showed you could play Pokemon Zany cards. If you could see flashing icons, you pretty much got it. Anyone could draw.
Yeah, we just need to beat the boss of this stage, or this world chat.
Even if you don't, you just press push the kill delete button. This one requires a little bit of strategy. I think if this is doable, if you've beaten Pokemon games, you can get this one. The team that usually is recommended is a mixture of. Sorry, there's gonna be a dog barking.
Oh, damn it.
The team that's recommended is going to be using Gengar. I believe it's Kadabra. The whole trick of it is with rental Pokemon, Pokemon Stadium, don't pick the highest evolution. Dragonite is pretty much the exception because he has so much HP and makes up for a shitty moveset. But you basically want to pick the secondary evolution for a lot of these because they're usually just much.
Let's pause that and then.
Gengar being a final evolution, but he is worth it because he has the rare good moveset. But Kadabra has a better moveset than Alakazam. You know, it's stuff like that. If people want to go into that, we can go into that a little bit in depth. I think it's a good 5 points you can grab, but it depends if people want me to go over that. I'll go deeper into that one. It's a lot of getting through each gym, and you save. You have to go through 3 trainers, and then the gym leader. It's really not that bad until like 5 or 6, and then I think 6, 7, and 8 are really the kind of like you need to have some strategy of what you're doing and some luck.
Man, I haven't played a Crash game in forever.
Just absolutely miserable, and you will cry, but I think this one's okay. Perfect. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of that stuff that's available for every event. So yeah, but the point of this is, I know people don't want to read, so they're not going to read. This is no one's going to read, so I'm going to show you. This is a show and tell. But if you're not scared of reading, there's good guides for all these events up and existing. It's just, yeah, this is not a heavy.
These are such good games.
I imagine this is not going to be a heavy reading crowd. So, the other big thing is for bounty hunters is you need to get your rolls. So if you have not gotten your rolls and you want to do bounty hunters,
oh man,
you need to post in the bounty hunters thread.
Yo, what's up, Water Kirby?
I would like all my rolls and sign me up for auto rolls. You can even copy my text. Wow.
All right.
That's lazy, but I'm giving it to you. This is a very simple thing. You'll get one of these achievements if you at random. Now, some of these suck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of these suck. You do have to get through all these Jimmy stuff. Which one did you get?
For what?
The Giovanni
roll. Normal.
Did you do it?
Yeah. I had Toro, so I just curb stomped him constantly.
Perfect.
Or no, I got Rock. Sorry, that's right, because I had like 4 Geodudes in mine.
There's good solutions for all these. I had electric, so I just ran through with Pikachu, Raichu. Easy, no problem.
You doing more retro game even? Nice.
Not desirable, but there are solutions. And you guys can get through these pretty easily for 10 points. The key thing is you basically want to go through the game like this. You'll get your starter. You might want to get more of that type if you can get it. Brock is I always say, like, Brock is like the big get through. Like,
oh, damn.
Normal is going to suck with Brock until you get Rat-a-Tat, like, up to, like, what? Like, being able to get, like, a Hyper Fang, basically. And even then, it's going to be kind of iffy. Flying will suck with Brock. Poison will suck with Brock. Bug will actually be fine. Fire's going to have a little bit of trouble. Electric will suck. And once you get past Brock, it's free. And Ghost is a problem. But...
Well, the nice is if you do get a bad roll, you don't have to do it. You can just move on to the next challenge.
Right, but you also can re-roll it, which we're going to talk about in a minute.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So, for these challenges, getting through Brock is like the first linchpin. Once you get through Brock, though, you know, you're basically, by the time you get to Misty, you're like in the 20s. At that point, if you're just doing a solo Pokemon, you're going to be, thank you for follow, you're going to be even higher and you're going to fly through it. You know, it's a straight path, as like I like to do it. Let's see if we can roll this out real quick. It is literally boom, bam, boom, bam, bam, yeah, you go down to Misty, then you end up going to the Cape. You go down south to Vermilion City. You'll hop on that ship. You speed run to the captain. You don't have to do anything on there. Then once you're done with the captain,
I thought you could skip these.
Surge. And if you do, because you're basically not going to likely be able to use Flash, you're going to have to probably do Rock Tunnel without Flash, which is easy. There are maps online where you can easily just follow the path or the quick path. You have to fight a few triggers, but you get through that. You end up in Lavender Town, and then really you just have to go through.
Oh man, we were so close to the time run.
You will have to do.
Let's save quick.
To go through Rocket Corner. You'll have to go back to Lavender to do the tower. You'll have to do Silphco. You'll have to deal with the rocket triangle here. But you know, you'll easily pass through.
Yeah, so today we're working on RA event stuff.
On the left side, the best way to do it is you'll have the Pokeflute, so you'll wake Snorlax, you'll get the bike.
So right now we have to beat the first boss of the first world in Crash 2.
Go right to Koga, mess him up.
To get our
you'll have to go to Safari Zone. Do the whole thing. We just go right to the surf.
To get our event badge.
You don't worry about catching because you do a monotype. You get out of there. You then basically just Silphco. It's the point that you would do Silphco where you would already have done. You can run through Sabrina real fast. Then you fly back to Palatown, surf south to Blaine, going to the mansion, get the key, teleport out. You always have an escape rope. Go to Blaine, F him up, fly back to Viridian, F up Giovanni, bam, you're done. I think in total we could do this one in maybe 2 to 4 hours, depending on that. There's probably really good spots for it. If anyone ends up wanting to do one of these and needs some guidance, I'm always available. Just hit me up. I'll try to give you a step-by-step quick one. So yeah, if you want to re-roll, Giovanni makes his first appearance around blue. You fight up to 3 times using a total of 8 unique Pokemon. You can earn a re-roll token by doing one of these challenge runs. So yeah, you can do it. I don't know if I would do all that for a re-roll token, because honestly, I can give you like anyone could give you a basic, bullet point. Do this, do that, go for it.
Come on, get up!
There's no challenge, there's no penalty for losing. You'll be able to get through it.
Can we do it?
These Pokemon,
yeah, let's go.
Focusing on one single Pokemon will become monsters. Even the Caterpie will become a Butterfree, which
nice.
Butterfree is gonna eventually have not be.
What content are you making?
To be beaten before, so you'll be able to run through this. So that's the Giovanni board. We'll go over to Bowser now. So the Bowser board, your first one is earn an achievement related to turtles, worth at least 5 points, or take a picture of one in real life. So if you have an actual turtle, just take a picture of it, upload it. There's a point. Otherwise, load up.
I think for Crash 2, we need the purples.
And beat a stage. Literally anybody could load up one of those beat 'em ups and get that. This is an easy one. Don't miss that one.
Big question for you. In Crash 2, do you have to get all the purple gems to progress the world?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I missed
then. So the purple tall crystals are the only thing you have to require for beating Crash.
Okay.
The silver ones, the gold, all the other shaped crystals, they're just like for collection purposes. The tall purple ones are always like the fuel.
And they're just always in the world. They're not hidden in like the bonus areas, right?
Oh, usually they're just like plain, like in the middle of the flat in the middle of the stage.
Oh well, that's embarrassing then, because I totally missed it in 3 stages.
Pretty bad. So this one is Bowser commits the sun, blah blah blah. We're gonna earn defeat the brown gatekeeper covering the Grand Pinata statue in Delphina Plaza. So this is Challenger approaching. This is a very early on.
Nice, nice.
Can I boost the value of the COCOM? Okay, yeah, let's do that. All right. Timsy
Pit.
sentence.
Hello, hello.
Okay, that's about as loud as I can get Timsy. Cool. All right. So yeah, Super Mario Sunshine, really easy stuff.
Gross.
Yeah, bad game. I agree completely, but you know, it's all I did was load it up. I got the and I went and got the wait, I didn't do this. How do I put it? Oh, right, that's right. I didn't want to play Sunshine. So instead, I replaced the task by drawing Bowser behind bars, which is the thing you can also do for in here. You can get a free task by replacing any 1-point task by drawing Giovanni behind bars, and you replace the 10-point task by developing a set if you're a developer. No one's going to do that. So yeah, you can also eliminate on each board one of the 1-point tasks, which are these first 4. So if you don't want to
that's why I missed this one. It wasn't on the path I chose.
3, actually Pokemon Rocket Red, and you can just draw something and replace it. Yeah, so I replaced it because I was not playing Sunshine. I was like, nope, not for me. Baby Bowser was the main antagonist of the Yoshi Island series. If you bring it life, this is simple. You just gotta load up Yoshi's story, and you have to beat stage 1, and then you beat stage 2. You never played Yoshi's story, you eat a bunch of melons, and then you beat the stage. You do the same thing in stage 2. You got another challenge up for bounty. You will have to submit this one because do you have to submit this one, or is this auto? No, it's auto. This one's auto. Sorry. This one is auto.
Bow, bow, bow.
This one, Giga Bowser in Smash Brothers Melee.
Oh, come on.
It does require a little bit.
You're like 2 seconds away.
Mode, so this, the requirements for this, you know, if you're not good at Smash Brothers, this one can be a little tricky, I think. But I think if you're, most people I feel like have played Smash. I feel like a good 1,600 people have gotten credit for this one. So this is a pretty high up there one. I'm not going to go too deeply into it.
He was pretty rough to fight.
Very rough. Okay. It's hard. This is one of those things hard for me to judge because like I'm good enough at Smash that you know it's tough for me to judge. Smash 64 is better. We're gonna get a timeout on season. Earn flawless victory in round 1. Beat Bowser on the dark stage. Make Dark World without big damage throughout the stage. This is real simple. I don't really. This is basically there's no timer. So if you play Mario 64, you just need to do this. And
there we go.
You go through the little trap door. You fall there. You just have to watch out for the flamethrower at the start, and then just the Goombas are mostly going to run around you. It's pretty easy. I mean, it's one of those things where, yeah, I could show it, but I feel like most people are able to do that. And for Bowser himself,
all right, so that's that one.
Easily can chug him. I mean, 9,000 people have that one. I feel like that one doesn't need too much coverage here. I can do it if you want, but you know, I don't know.
Well, that was cool. I got my Crash one done and earned 40 points just getting to it.
Nice.
I got 3 of the speed runs.
Bowser first appeared in Super Mario Brothers in each world except for the last one. The Bowser minions disguises him and is the boss of the area. Defeat one with fire. So all you have to do is go to 1-4 and Super Mario 1 and beat him with fireballs. I think we've all played Super Mario Brothers 1 at this point, and I think we all kind of get
requires manual submission. Okay.
Just whap those fireballs. He's dead. Bam, you're gonna get it. That's another couple points. Now, I've not done these next 3. it depends on what you get. I really got
So,
bad rolls here. Um, this next one is meant
task
to be a
8,
time trial. If you're not good at Mario Kart, which I'm
task
not,
3.
time trials can be a little bit iffy. Especially the ones that are, I believe, the SNES castles for GBA, because you have to actually
Yeah,
unlock a bunch of courses and beat the game. So this kind of sucks. I really
one of mine was
wish.
stuck between there.
Yeah, I got basically one of them, and then I re-rolled into the other one. So it was like, okay,
Well, and you have to beat the game in 100cc, I think, as well. Like, you
yep.
can't do it on the easiest difficulty.
This is not my favorite task. If I was gonna say if there's any task so far we've gotten to that I do, 150cc, great, yeah. I would say this task kind of sucks. I would have had it been. I know it's supposed to be Bowser themed. I would have had it been
Task
like
3,
play as Bowser,
1
you
point.
know. And yeah, this one sucks. I highly recommend skipping this one unless your username is Draco655 or Xclaws. Otherwise, this is not worth your time. You can get so many other points from other tasks. Don't do this one. This is a nightmare. Now, this next one is basically I just haven't played this game, and I
All right,
want to.
let's
When
get
I
our achievements submitted.
personally, I know I can hit 80. I'm confident in my abilities.
Bam. All right.
Especially not spoiling, but knowing what the what next Wednesday's bounty board is. I'm definitely hitting 80, and this board has Bowser's Inside Story. It's a game I want to play. It's a decent chunk into the game, I heard, but I don't want to rush it. So I personally didn't do this. But if you're just playing this game, you will, yeah. If you want to play Bowser's Inside Story, it's like playing an achievement of the month for 10 points. Personally, I was just willing to wait and get other points anywhere. If I really need to come back, I can do it. It's a cool game, I know, but I just, yeah, it's a me thing.
So,
Yes,
did you already
go on.
cover task 1 about turtles?
I did.
If we don't have a real life turtle, what achievement would you recommend doing for that instead?
Sure. Let's go over that. I believe I use this one, but I'm going to.
Because it's just any achievement related to a turtle, but it can't be
I
a
went with
Mario
clear scene.
series.
Yeah, I would go with clear scene one in Turtles in Time. That would be my go-to
Ooh,
thing. I think that is a very easy.
prior is prior work.
No, so have you done this one already? All right,
I'm checking. I might have.
I don't see you on my list.
If not, I'm so excited because I love this game.
Yeah, so
Oh
this
my
is
god, I haven't.
yeah, you haven't or have?
Haven't.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
So just beating a stage of this would count as that.
Yeah, because it's a 5-point achievement for clearing scene one, Big Apple 3 a.m. This is a really easy one to
Okay.
do.
I thought it had to like have the word turtle in it. That's why I was confused.
I don't believe so. Related to turtles.
Okay.
I would say that's related to turtles.
Yeah. Awesome.
If you already have that one, I'm gonna flip over to the other one, and wow, they really underscored this thing. Okay.
Which one?
If you finish the first world of Hyperstone Heist, you can get premium leather by beating 1-3, and you can get that. But yeah, if you go through all the Turtles games, you're gonna find a bunch of them. Beating the first, wow, beating Rocksteady is 10 points on TMNT 2. What? Huh? Okay. What's this one gonna be like? TMNT's NES, 5 points for stage one. Stage the first Turtles, if you beat the first area, that's worth 10 points. What?
It is a pretty hard game.
Eating a slice of pizza is 5 points?
Is that an early set, maybe?
Yeah, that's an early set, but man, I can't believe this guy. Wow. Yeah, this is free. If you don't get the turtle one, you're silly. There's a million Turtles games, and they're all apparently crazily overscored, thank God. All right, we're done with Bowser. We're moving on to Organization 13. Let's get emo up in here. So the first one is one that I'm going to work on actually today. Is Master Xenosaur Horror First Appears in Birth by Sleep, Earn the Final Star Ghost. All that is just the prologue, which is basically just a bunch of cutscenes to skip. So
Yeah, it took me 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's a free. It's gonna take longer to order that game on GameStop.com than it will to do that. Yeah, so I'll be doing that today, picking up that point for myself. All right, the second one. Now, there is no gaming involved, so if you're anti-creative tasks, you're going to be upset here, but there's nothing we can do. If you just have to go on somebody's wall and put a nice comment or a nice comment on a set another participant has developed, but the catch is they have not had any comments on their wall for 1 week, and then you have to just show proof. I'm pretty sure no one has. Let's see if anyone's coming on my wall.
Don't show attention to it, because I'm about to do it if there hasn't been.
There has been no one that's posted it, so the first person to post on my wall a nice comment can cash in on this. So it's been 10 days since anyone posted on my wall. So there you go. If you want to get that one done, I'm sure no one's posted on King Sizzle's wall either. I'd be surprised. Yeah, no one since September. So there's 2 walls right there. If you need to get this wall thing done.
Nope, your wall's done.
Say some really fun stuff about King Sizzle, and yeah, you can cash it in. And my wall's off the books right now, so yeah, King Sizzle, that's a good wall to use. The 5th is too close. Boy, what a strange comment to get randomly. There's been no comment to Kaiser Lucas's wall since November, and then he gets Brazilian. Very strange. Okay. So yeah, that's another point there. This next one is really easy. You have to create your nobody. So, and then explain what your nobody would use as a weapon. You post it. That's the whole thing. So,
Does that go on the forum or on the Discord?
Either, you can do either one. Sure.
Okay.
I mean, it's pictures are always easier on Discord, but yeah, text, you know, it's just as long as you're clear about what task you're doing.
All right.
So, yeah, that's a really easy one. That's pretty straightforward point here. This one is so easy. Any of you can do it. Earn 13 achievements worth at least 5 points in 1 day. You cannot use any of these achievements for another task in the event. Submit the task with a history link on the day you earned all 13. Must be on or after October 8th, 2025. So if you've already accidentally done it, you could just cash that in. Otherwise, yeah, just go load up a game with a bunch of 5-point achievements, get at least 13. You're done. That's it. 2 points for your
All right. So
bounty.
no prior must be manually submitted. Okay. So let's do this.
I personally can't recommend this next one. I'm sure other people might disagree. Play as Roxas and defeat Twilight Thorn at level 4 or lower without the use of items on Proud difficulty in Kingdom Hearts 2. If you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, go for it. This is me trying to recommend these events as super casual, adaptable things, and I can't say with good conscience that this is something you should do.
Another one down.
It's going to take some
board
skill,
3.
and I think it's going to. I think you can get better points other places. Hey, 32-bit crush. The next one is your roll of what you get. Your mileage may vary here. So if you get Jafar, you're going to have to beat Aladdin for Genesis, all timer. Hades, you have to beat Hercules for PS1.
Which
Actually, need to
thread
beat
do we need
the
this
finish level
for? This
three.
is organization.
So this one is the first big boss of the game. Um, it's kind of annoying of a game. It's doable. Um, I think it's one of the harder ones, but it's still doable. For Scar, you have to beat the entire game of Lion King NES. Good luck to you. Ursula, you get the freebie of beating Little Mermaid on the Game Boy. Yeah, that's treasure that one if you get that. Pete, you have to earn Peg Leg Peak and B Stage 4 in Magical Quest, which is super easy. Oogie Boogie, you have to earn Slithering Twist in Pumpkin King. Haven't played that
um,
one, so I can't really comment on that one. This one's free though. Captain Hook,
organization
beat
name.
Hook the arcade game. This has infinite continues. You will blow through this game really easily. Maleficent beat Mickey Mouse Capade. Never been good at that one, but a lot of people think it's pretty easy. And Barbosa, you have to beat level Isla de Muerta on
Oh,
Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, which is a Lego game, so you know it's easy. It just might take you a few hours depending on how early that is. Pretty easy challenge, just takes a little while to get to it. Okay. So this is one of those ones where you don't get to choose. You get is it wait, you get yeah, give it to you at random. Yeah. I wish they bolded that. It's gonna be my comment of the day to South is bolding words. Um so yeah, that one is if you get lucky, you can always re-roll, I guess, to get that. A better one. All right. Next one is 358 2 days. This is another one I really can't recommend to you. This is beating any boss heartless with the casual gear, which is like the joke weapons stuff. This is not a great Kingdom Hearts game, and this is pretty deep into the game from what people were saying. So I don't know if I'm wrong on this one. Please correct me, but I I feel this is kind of a rough sell for 5 points here, where you can easily get to 80. Obviously, if you're going for everything, you're going for everything. Um, and Organization 13 makes their first appearance at Chain of Memories, defeat one of its members by either defeating is it Larxene? Is that her name? Yeah, Larxene in either Chain of Memories or Chain of Memories. Um,
cool.
I think if you like Kingdom Hearts at all, you can get through this. I think it depends on what you like. The GBA version and the PS2 version are the same concept, just a little bit different because it's 2D
13
space
today,
versus
worth
3D
at least
space.
5 point.
Um, it's gonna take you a few hours. It's probably at 10 points. That's almost worth doing because it's still relatively easy.
One,
So I personally I would go
4.
on the side
We
of
have 4 at the
if you
moment.
need 10 points later on, go for it. If you don't, skip it for now. And as always, you can replace any 1 point task by drawing any organization's or team member behind bars, though I don't really think you need to in this case. Um,
So we get to pick one for that. It's not one was given to us.
for the drawing, you can pick one.
No, sorry for the 2, the defeating one of the villains. I thought that's the one we were on.
You get to pick. You get to pick which. It's the same girl. It's just you want to beat her in 2D or 3D.
Oh, no, sorry. I was back to the 2-pointer where you get to pick one of the Disney
That's
villains.
random. That's it. That was given to you in your rolls.
Oh, I just didn't see a link to the rolls. That's why I was
Did you ask for all of your rolls?
I was set up for automatic.
Okay, so then we were going to go back up here to automatic
The other one had
roll.
like a link. You just clicked here and then it like took you to the roll
Right.
for it.
So it's in here in the document,
Oh,
and we
cool.
get it. Yep, we're gonna find the power of Timsy.
Nice. There I am.
People. There he is, and we know Timsy's roles are he has Rock and GBA 4. He did not get one somehow. What happened, team? What happened here? How did he get everything but one? All right, someone events team's getting shot for that one.
I wonder if I'd already beaten the one they rolled on, maybe? Did it auto flag me as completed for that task?
No, we're looking up his re-rolls, his rolls, and he didn't get one.
That's task 6, right?
Yeah, that's really
Yeah, it's like
funny.
manual submissions that didn't unlock.
Yeah, so yeah, if anyone at events is watching and can roll him a Disney villain, yeah, that'd be good. He didn't get one somehow.
I have
I love that
2 of those beaten, so maybe I'll get lucky and get one of the 2 I already have beat.
Oh, it's really funny. Hey Chazzy. Yeah, no, this is simple stuff. We're doing bounty hunter villains. You can check your personal progress here. And Kaiser Lucas is gonna roll you one.
Oh,
And
nice. Thank you.
if you have any questions, Chazzy, about any of those, please ask away. Even though we're on board 4 now, I'll go back and ask away. This is a very easy badge to get. Okay, board 4. You have 2 options. You can either take a picture, not even of yourself, just as a pair of your sunglasses, and share it for 1 point, or
Yo, sounds good,
you can
James.
earn
Enjoy your
5
day,
points from a
bud.
game featured in Rad 2025. That's very easy. So, all you is this one worth 5? That's worth 1.
No,
Okay,
that was last night. I used that one, so I can't get that one.
5 points from a game feature. Does the inventory full have a 5-point achievement? Not one that I would recommend. Okay. I don't think this game has 5 points, does it? No. We're looking at the juice right now. This one actually might have something. No, can't
We
recommend
got
that
1,
either.
2, 3, 4, 5. We need 13.
Oh, well, if you here's a quick recommendation. If you want the rad one, play Mario Mon and defeat Peach for the first badge. If you have never played it yet. Otherwise, I would say, what's the best option here? Hey, Scott, how you doing? Welcome. We're going over the Bounty Hunters event, looking for a good 5-point achievement here for this challenge. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in.
For which one? The 13 of them?
This this is board 4 Wesker. Are you a sunglasses wearer? So you can either snap
Oh.
a picture of your pair of sunglasses and share it, or earn 5 points from a game featured in Rad. There's a whole list of games in Rad that's linked. It really depends on what you want to play. There's a
Prior
lot of stuff.
work for this? No. Prior unlock is not.
Right, no prior unlock on this one. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Literally, this is a giant list of games you can play. Earning 5 from here. You fell in 3 times. Well, kayaking is scary because it's like, man, you can go under. I don't know. I could never do it. I was too afraid to go whitewater rafting. You ever do that, Timsy?
Whitewater rafting? No, but I've been tubing.
What's tubing?
You just sit on a river in a giant inner tube and float.
Like a lazy river?
Kind of, but it's like a real river, so it's got twists, turns, things like that.
Got it.
Fish swimming underneath you. Kind of do some redneck stuff in the middle of nowhere. We need a picture of
All
our
right, so the next
sunglasses,
one
chat.
is Nemesis. We can ignore all
We
the
can do
flavor
that real quick.
text.
Hang on.
Earn an achievement worth at least 5 points with the word chase in its title. So let's take a look here. I'm pretty sure we can get ourselves a really easy chase achievement here. And luckily, the search function is back on RetroAchievement, so we can find it. Yeah. So I'd recommend this one. If you have not played Mega Man X5, load it up. While the Ultimate Armor is banned, all you have to do is pick Crescent Grizzly. So you have to do the intro stage, and then the next one is Crescent Grizzly. How Mega Man X5 works is the Mavericks actually level up. So the first one you fight will basically have almost no AI. They literally are going to mostly just stand there as you beat them to hell. And this is a free 5-point achievement. If you can
All
play Mega Man X, this is a really good solution. But
So let's
we're
post this
going to
bad
assume
boy
that
in.
everyone can't, and that's fine. So in that case, we're going to click Browse here on Chase, and we're going to look for another one that's really going to be more accessible for people. I don't think that one is going to be. I had a good chase one, and see if we can find that chase. It was it Chase Through the Alleys that I did? No. But if you like turtles, once again, here's another one. Collecting all 34 coins and all is forgiven, which I believe might be a later stage of the game. But man, this game takes like um, just a few hours to beat, and it's pretty free for points. So if you like points, that one's a good one.
Okay. So that was
I'm
board
gonna have to go
4.
look through my submissions and see what I submitted for this. I don't remember what I submitted for this one.
I just sent a picture of my sunglasses I wear.
Nice. There you go.
Also included a picture of my scouter because that's technically a sunglass too.
There you go. You gotta double up. Is this the one I used? No, it's the.
So if I've
But
earned
that
an
is one you
achievement with
could
the
do.
word chase since the 21st, that counts. Correct?
Since October 21st, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so if you've done something after October 21st, it does count. I do have to look up what I'd used because I don't remember. I don't remember what I used for this one. This is our Wesker board. I did this. I just don't remember what I used, and I'm clueless
Ooh, I
now.
have a rush.
Okay, there's if you like Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. If you get to the future adult, by the way, Roulette has an achievement this week for getting to the Roulette adulthood and Roulette for this week. If you beat Dampy's final race, his race in under a minute, and you receive the piece of heart. That's worth 10 points. So, and that has the word chase in it. So if you're doing roulette, you can actually double up on that this week.
Yeah, I might have to do that today.
Play some Ocarina.
Yeah, I need a big pointer. I think otherwise it's just going to be a bunch of little points and I'm going to be short anyways.
I still have a couple more boards left, but I think if you, I mean, you still will have to do a few dungeons to get there.
Yeah.
But it's
Yo, Crow, what's up, bud? How do I see
uh
more than the last 15 games I played?
ah,
Is that
here we
possible?
go. I got it.
Yeah.
Guys, bust out the Genesis. You're going to Wily Wars. I've already done this one, but you beat Cutman for 5 points in Mega Man Wily Wars and get that. That's the one I would recommend. Oh yeah, I did Blast Chase because I had unlocked it. Yeah, don't do what I did because you have to do a bunch of Soul Calibur 3 to get that. You say this one's a pretty easy one. Clear stage 1 in Magical Chase. Yeah, that's another good one. So if you're good at little shmups, you could do that. I would recommend either Cutman or Magical Chase in that consideration. I think both of those are really
all right, here
really
we go,
quick.
chat.
So that's a good solution for that, for this 1-pointer here.
And you can do Cutman like right off the bat, right?
Yeah, just go to load it up, pick Mega Man 1, pick Cutman, go beat his ass. So for me, this is where I have to I will pivot to the community here and pivot to anyone who plays horror games a little bit. This is a little bit hard for me because I don't play horror games. This one is for earning escaping the prison with Claire and Code Veronica.
Why is this game so loud?
I can't speak to how easy or hard this is. If I have credit for this, it's because I drew. I did not draw for this, but I could have. So I can't really speak to that, unfortunately. Just not in my wheelhouse. This is the next one for 2 points. Leon A. almost gets shot by a woman that calls herself Ada in Resident Evil 2. Can't really help you with that one. Another one, earned stars, defeat Nemesis in the final battle after the Tyrant fight and Gun Survivor. That's a light gun game. So if you like the light gun games. This one is for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, killing Nemesis once.
What is this music?
Hard. Couldn't recommend that in a million years to people. And then the random achievement you get is all related to various achievements in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. So a lot of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis love for this task here. Stars as easy as it has ever been, it continues. Alright, so that might be if you can stomach Gun Survivor 2, Biohazard, Code Veronica. Not for me, but if you can stomach it, Tibbs, you could play this game.
Which one?
The one I have up on screen right now.
Oh, 1 second, I'm playing Mega Man. Oh, Biohazard?
This is actually the light gun version for arcade.
You just use your mouse then to aim?
Yep. It has infinite credits.
That's pretty easy.
Nemesis has been too much for me. Resident Evil 2. Yeah, I love the plot of Resident Evil and Silent Hill and that stuff. I love reading about the lore and that kind of stuff. I just can't really play them. I got through Resident Evil 5, a few Silent Hills, but none of them are times I go look at it and go, I had a good time. No, not really.
Ow!
Okay, and the last one for the 10-pointer of the Resident Evil Wesker board. Wesker first appears in the first Resident Evil game. Do one of the following, and these are all related to versions of Resident Evil 1, or Get Any with Condition, Deadly Silence. Once again, it all depends on what you want to do and your capability with hard.
I forgot that it shoots twice.
I can't speak to this one. This might be very easy, but I can't really tell you. All right, we're moving on from the Wesker board to something a little bit happier, the Zelda board. The Picross achievement for Triforce. Picross is going to Picross MP Volume 5 for SNES. You can skip right to these puzzles, and you just have to do 4 of them. They took me about an hour and a half on stream when I did it without any kind of guide or anything. My recommendation, if you're about to lose, take a screenshot so you can basically kind of continue off your work when you have to restart the stage.
Let's try to get the damage
The
list
next
one.
one is really easy. You just have to go into Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, and go get the sword achievement, and then post as a manual unlock which one you did. It's my own progress, Scott.
And I get hit right away.
This one's super easy. Yeah, you can really get this one. This is if you don't understand how easy this is, if you fast forward through what did I do recently? It was one of these, like, really... Yeah, I did this one, Oracle Seasons. You literally just load the game, fast forward through everything, you talk to the one girl who's dancing, fast forward through the scene, then you literally just walk left, down, left, out of town, into the cave, skip everything, grab the sword, and it's like, boop, we're done. Hey, Deviant Fish, how you doing? Welcome to Let's Get Into Events. This next one, there have been many incarnations of Link being in some form. You'll be sent a random word. You must earn.
Yeah, we got lives. Let's try to get the damage list.
Wind, light,
We can do it.
Sky, wild, no prior credit. You have to get an achievement worth 5 points. So you need to get your rolls to get this. DMZ, did you do this one?
Which one is that?
This is the one where you get a random word.
Yes. So I got time, and the first set of puzzles in the Picross game has the word time. So
there you go.
I just did those and got it knocked out.
These are really easy. If you really need help with any of these, come to anyone in channel here, events. You know, we can help you. But like these are like Wind. I can tell you can just beat Windman and Mega Man 6. Hey Xeon, how you doing?
God,
lots of real easy. Oh.
Getting off this is the hardest part.
Scott, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. So these are no problem. I gave me a moment to sip my drink, my coffee. So the next one, there have been many funny methods to defeating Ganon using items. Get one of these items by earning bug capture. So it's a lot of text to just say, go play Link to the Past and get the bug capture, the bug net. This is the SNES version.
Fuck off!
Very easily early into the game. I believe it's just intro and then.
I don't have any more lives.
Yeah,
we're just gonna kill him.
Within the first hour, because you'll do Sanctuary. You go left, down into Kakariko, and then right there. They're real easy. We're going to go into as many as we can here, till about 2-ish.
There we go.
It's, they're real easy. There's just one thing. It's something that Wes has really, really tried to encourage, and I agree with him, is we like achievements.
So board 4.
This text is great, but you need
board
to just bold. Earn one of the following achievements.
5,
so
task 2, 1
don't
point.
have to, because a lot of people are not going to read. We don't, and also, not everyone's a native English speaker on RA. So we're doing this today. We're gonna go. I would love to do one of these every couple of months. Try to cover events and see if we can get like more people earning
there we go.
Because they're not scary.
I also kind of stopped counting my points,
one,
chat.
Shadow Link was created by Ganon. We don't need all that. We need to know what this is. Complete 2-2 in Four Swords Adventure.
49. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Thing. If you've not played Four Swords Adventure, you
so
do not
50,
have to play it with multiple
1,
people.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 58. 63 is what we're at.
I don't know how many stages there were. Yeah, it's one. So you're gonna play through 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 2-1, 2-2, and then that's it. Yeah, very simple. I haven't done it yet. This is on my planned list of. I have a whole document where I just like write down easy solutions, and yeah, this is just have to go and do it. Yeah, very simple. Highly recommend that one. It's worth 2 points for this. Probably take you an hour.
For the Shadow Link one?
Yes, because all you're doing is you ignore Shadow Link and all that stuff. All you're doing is playing Four Swords Adventures and getting to 2-2 and then beating that without dying. And that takes about their level based stuff instead of like actual like.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can get through that really easy. The next one is you need to earn in Wind Waker, Timothy's favorite game.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
You need to open all the chests in Forsaken Fortress before retrieving your sword. This is a missable achievement. It's really easy. It'll take some time to wander around. You can literally die. You can literally get thrown in jail multiple times. It does not matter. The game, as long as you don't pick up the sword before you get this trophy achievement.
Ooh-woo! What's up, Soapy?
No, this is Bounty Hunters. There's different theme boards, and you can check your progress right here.
What I
By the
used to
way,
multi-stream, like to Twitch
so let's look at
and YouTube at the
Kyluia's
same time.
progress.
I just used a plugin in OBS called
Kyluia, you
multi-output.
already have 31 points of this event, and you only need 80. So sit
Yeah,
your
I
butt
just
down,
used that. I
Kyluia.
used
We're
to do
gonna get
Twitch,
you this
TikTok as
badge.
well, but I stopped. For that, I was just using the vertical
Hi,
plugin,
Safa. How you doing?
the one by Antium app. But I wasn't getting any views on there, and it just wasn't
You're
worth
pretty
my
close. There's some
time,
people who
so
are really
I
close to this
stopped.
badge, and they may not even realize it. Like Stark is at 35 points,
Oh,
Max is at 40,
yeah. So I don't.
Pulse is at
One,
37,
I don't use
Grand
Restream
Cams is
because
at
it sends your
40,
video to them, and then they encode it and send it back out. So there's a delay, and
Juker's at
it reduces the
32. Like
quality of the
there's a
stream.
lot of people
And two, you have to
who are
pay to
just
get the
like
thing removed,
chilling
the water stamp.
pretty high on this list, and it's like you all can get
Wow,
there. You
that's
can do it.
crazy.
The prior credits helped you.
They were using it for advertising.
It's
I'm
good to
guessing
know.
it was in terms of
So yeah,
services.
this is an easy 2-pointer. This will take you, if you run right there, maybe it'll take you an hour. If you're doing all the side stuff along the way, maybe 2 hours. Yep. So manual submissions either go into that forum thread or you can navigate the Discord. The easiest way is just to go into the forum and post, you know, let's say
I've been doing board number, manual submission, and then the task number, and then
like
including when it is.
I was assigned classic and earned classic retro achievements 5
Yeah, that's
from
crazy.
Meat Game. And that's pretty much how you would do it. Right like that. Real simple. You can easily just see everyone else's the way they're submitting and just steal that formula. Um, Meat Game is great. Yep. So 5 points for Gandalf first makes an appearance in Ocarina of Time. And this is transforming into adult
Hades.
Link. I believe this is 64. Yep, this is the 64. So yeah, you have one you have one trophy, you have one achievement, a different thing for that I'll basically be going towards the GameCube
Oh,
version of Ocarina. This one's for the 64 version.
we
So
already
a
have
lot of
this.
Ocarina. This is easy. I can't unless you're Draco who can't beat
We did
Goma.
this in May?
You should be able to get this. It'll take you a little bit of time, but this is one of those 5 pointers that I say is worth it just because of the difficulty is so low. And finally, defeat Legend of Zelda 1. Now, a lot of people have already done this. If you've done this, great. If you've not, this is going to be it's going to be a little bit of some time. It's an easy enough game, but I understand that a lot of our player base is really now from the GameCube PS2 era. So if you're not big in the NES games, skip it. If you are, get it. It's an easy 10 points. And reminder, Scott, for every board, you can replace any 1 point task by drawing the villain behind bars. So if you draw Gandalf behind bars, then you can say skip I don't know, Picross, and then you can basically be like, I'm not doing Picross.
Okay.
Here's this picture of Ganondorf behind bars, and
Let's
you
go
can do
post
that
this one real
for.
quick, chat.
Currently, we have 9 boards. That's 9 points right there for stuff you don't want to do. Get my crayons out now. Put the kids to work. That's I can tell you there is a user on RA who literally does that for these drawing challenges. Just puts the kids to work.
Nice. We got that one. Cool. Okay. You be lurking
All
out of
right,
Clayton?
board
Yo, sounds good,
6.
bud. I appreciate you being
Yep.
here. We're just working on our RA event
Board
stuff at the
6
moment.
is this one is I don't have a off the bat solution for this one that's perfect, but essentially you need to
49,
pick an achievement
50, 51,
that
52,
ends
53,
in
54,
that has a
55, 56, 57,
1944 in it.
58,
So
59,
we're
60,
gonna just
61,
like
62,
do 1944
67
4,
points is what we're at right now.
and so that's actually kind of an awful achievement, but you basically just keep putting in different ones. Wow, definitely don't do that one. Um, until you find one that's at least 5 points of work. I guess we'll look at the bounty submissions to see if we can find a good one that we can steal from people here for recommendation.
For which one?
The 1940. Oh, right, yeah, 1944. This is what this one's good. Use this one. We're gonna steal South's literal submission because this is fantastic. So Power Stone, you can put that on 30 seconds, 1 round, and basically spend the majority of the fights just running away from them. Real simple stuff. And so that one's a really good one. Looking for any other 1944s I like.
Do I have Power Stone chat?
More of that. I also did this one from Power Stone. Same thing. Really easy one. Oh, here's a really good one. Someone did this in Banjo Kazooie. Mubbo's Mountain, collect all the 1-up trophies in a single life. There's 2 of them. So that's pretty easy.
How far in is that stage?
That's the first stage of the game.
Oh, nice.
Um,
I'm gonna go do that one right now.
there you go. Timothy's getting his badge today.
That's my goal.
If you like what looks like a puzzle game, you can get this one. This is the first stage of the game. So yeah, I think those are enough solutions. There's you got puzzle, a platformer, and a fighter. That's an easy grab.
Oh, damn. My banjo's not supported.
Cool.
All right, hang on.
All right. Next task. So this one, I'm gonna say, if you're not opposed to drawing, this might be the task to skip because you need to earn an achievement worth at least 5 points, but also you have to partner with somebody. So you have to plan where you earn the 5 points and then they earn the 5 points to complete your brother and brother challenge. It's a little bit of coordination. I know that's something, it's a cool challenge. I know that's something that a lot of people don't have the time to do. This might be the drawing task to replace. It's cool, but
Yeah, so we're just jumping
it could
around
be
to
a
all the
headache.
different retro stuff today.
The next one is get briefed for your mission, a little about your brother by earning this. Yes, you can also do earn an achievement related to brothers worth at least 5 points.
All right, a bunch of those in Mario.
Or Mario, Double Dragon, are Joe and Mac brothers?
Maybe?
So this one is for simply listening to all the briefing files that include the 2 hidden files. So this is a relatively easy one. You go to the briefing, you select the briefing, you listen to it. You exit the briefing, a new video plays, select briefing again from the main menu. Listen to all the conversations. Once you've exhausted every single one, go to exit. Then you can finally play the last video, and then you can get your achievement.
I don't have to even play the game.
No, it's just for fast forwarding through videos.
Cool, cool. I'll add that next.
That's a 1-pointer. 2, create time paradox by earning problem solve series over. This is for killing Ocelot in Metal Gear Solid 3. This one is probably about 2 hours of play. If you're watching cutscenes, you basically have to go through. If you skip them, you land, you get your backpack, you go. You have to then get north to the blown out bomb shelter area. You're going to try and meet up with your contact, at which point I think it's the second trip. Someone will have to correct me on this. I can't remember if it's the first time you hit the bomb out shelter or the second time that you go to meet Ocelot. You can't use the easy gun. Yeah, the first visit. Okay, yeah, so it's about an hour then, maybe less if you're skipping. If you like Metal Gear, it's an easy 2 points.
What am I supposed to be doing, chat?
So basically, what you do is Ocelot's unconscious, and you shoot him in the head, and there you go. Series over. So the next one is given to you at random. It's one of these. These are different ways of killing Ocelot using lethal or non-lethal means. Obviously, this is going to depend on which
sequel stuff, but it's too late.
You know, your willingness to play a story-heavy series out of order. Which one did you get, Timsy?
Which one?
For the Metal Gear one.
Let's see. Non-lethal. 3.
Okay, non-lethal 3. All right. That's okay. He's still young. Defeat Major Ocelot using non-lethal means. Okay. Yeah, that's second visit then, I think. So that's for tranking, basically. Yeah, so I mean, like, it depends if you want to play Metal Gear Solid. I don't know if I would recommend this for 2 points to people who are not going for everything. The next one is learn a little bit more about Ocelot. This is find about Ocelot's past from Eva. Wow, that Eva. Wow, that's pretty. Hey, Freestar, how you doing? That's right after his fight. So if you got Timsy's Major Ocelot, you could actually combine those two. So Timsy, if you're wanting to play Metal Gear Solid 4, you could basically get 4 points basically back to back, the same game. And then for 5 points, you can take a photo of Ocelot in the tanker. I don't know when you do that. When does he appear in the tanker? He appears like the end. Yeah, okay, so you do the whole tanker chapter, okay. I didn't know you could take a photo of him.
Okay, there we go.
You take a secret path, yeah. So I don't know exactly that secret path. Is it written on the achievement?
Okay, so that's that.
Yeah, this might be a little bit skill, so I don't know. We're trying to recommend not skill stuff today, so I'm going to say no. And for 10 points, earn the parachute in Metal Gear Solid or the parachute in Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. That's quite a bit of Metal Gear Solid. Hey, Metal Gear Solid's a great game, but if you're not into it, that may not be for you. Remember, you could replace any 1-point task by drawing a picture of Ocelot or Liquid behind bars. So that's something. All right. Next board 7, Dr. Eggman. So first off, you can make or order an egg dish, an omelet, an egg sandwich, a quiche, and submit a picture of it for 1 point, or earn at least a 5-point achievement for the protagonist food.
Where is the other one?
Can I close my stupid thing? All right. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, this is about where I need to catch up on my own tasks here.
Which one are you looking at?
We're looking at protagonist food.
So the easiest one I found was in the M&M mini game.
M&M mini game?
Yeah.
Mini Madness or Shell
yeah.
Shock?
It's Mini Madness. It's 3 levels and it's pretty quick. Game Boy Color game.
Nutty Noble. Okay.
And if you need one for the time, if you roll time for Zelda, the first stage gives you one of those as well.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a solution right there. I'm gonna look a little bit further just in case there's something. How about Amazing Tater? What's that got? Complete the first 10 floors of beginner mode. Yeah, if you've not done this, this is really easy. Amazing Tater doesn't get hard till later. Super jacked up face have anything? 5 points? No. Oh yeah, collect all stars in World 1. So yeah, if you do that, that's an easy 5 points. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's like an absolutely instant one, but yeah, this is pretty quick. The next one we have is from Dr. Robotnik's Creature Capture. Collect all animals in Green Hill. So in Act 1 in less than or equal to 30 seconds. Yeah, I've not played this one for this, but 30 seconds is tight. A little harder than it looks.
There we go.
Yeah, so so be careful about this one then. The Robotnik hack one. This one is meeting Eggman Nega in Sonic Rush. This is very easy. It's just completing Zone 2. This is a 2D Sonic game for DS. You just have to make sure you play as Sonic and don't play as Blaze. That's it.
The second world with the water is kind of deadly. There's a lot of death traps.
Okay, I remember it being a really easy game.
Yeah, like if you just pay attention and not try to just do it as fast as you can, it's not too bad.
I'll need some input for this from the chat about Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games. Completing mission mode as Dr. Eggman. Not really sure about that one. I know that it is a stylus heavy game, being on the DS, but I'm not really sure about exactly what's up with that. Skip it if you don't have a touchscreen. Got it. All right. Yep. There you go. Don't do it. Next one is Mean Bean Machine, which is, if you don't know Mean Bean Machine, it's a nightmare. This is one of the later stages in the game. This is something I might do because I've beaten this game multiple times. I could do this, but man,
it took me so long.
It's so annoying. It's such a bad game. Like, it's so bad. Like, it's probably why I hated Puyo Puyo for so long. Is that game? All right, you can play as Eggman in Sonic Adventure 2. We control him one of his mechs. Earn weapons bed. This
All
is
right,
just
so
the weapons bed level. Sonic Adventure 2 for
in a breakable hut near Mumbo's
drink
house
gas.
at the
This
top of the
is
tall
not
mountain.
a terrible
You
one
climb
to
as an
do.
ant.
You pick Dark Story, and I don't know how many levels it is. It is, let's see, here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the 7th level in Dark Story. It's really not that bad. Sonic Adventure 2 is an all-timer. You might play a little bit, but you're gonna have a good time. So this one is one you will get at random. It's one of the Shadow the Hedgehog endings. They're basically Shadow the Hedgehog is a pretty bad 3D platformer where Shadow has a gun. It's kind of a miserable time. If you get I mean, the endings are pretty much just like do this, do that. Pretty much just follow a guide for that one based off which one you get. I have no idea. I didn't even look which one I got because I just was so not wanting to do this one. For 10 points, Sonic 3 and Knuckles features a secret final showdown with Dynamic Eggman. If you earn every Chaos Emerald game, earn one of the following achievements. So you have to beat Sonic 3 and Knuckles, that's both games combined, and get all 14 emeralds. So if you like Sonic 3 and Knuckles and you can get all the emeralds, yeah, this is a good
So
one to get. If you're not good at Sonic games, do not mess with this. This is a very not only time-consuming, but kind of difficult one for people who don't play Sonic games. If you play Sonic games, you should be fine. Because you can do Sonic, you can do Tails, you can do Knuckles. So it does, yes. But the special stages are not free. They do require, they're puzzly, they do require some skill, and yeah, you will go kind of nuts. It's a lot of game to go through because you're playing through basically 2 full games. So I don't know. Your mileage may vary for that one. Like I can tell you, there's people I know like Coaches who I would never recommend to touch that in a million years, and then someone like Putt Putt, I could say, yeah, that's nothing. Once again, you're going to place any 1-point task by throwing Eggman behind bars, a simple one. So that's that board. Not the greatest board for easy points, but it has a few. All right, our next board is the Neo Cortex board, Cortex Island. We're going to earn a 5-point achievement from either Sub-Series Taz or Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I'm not sure about Taz, but Ty the Tasmanian Tiger has some very easy stuff to get if you load up Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
Okay.
1 for PS2. There's plenty of things you can grab on this one for a 5-pointer. Taz Atari is pretty easy.
There we go.
Yeah, I guess I played it already, so that's why I ignored it. So there's some Taz games here. If you're Time Busters are really pretty good. I remember this game being pretty good, Time Busters. So. But yeah, there's, whatever floats your boat for that. Taz, if you've not played it for Atari, wow, he looks cracked out. Getting 5,000 points for that. I think I'm screwed on easy points from this one. So, yeah. I would say Taz for Atari, if you've not played it. Go get Muncher. All right, next up is the Evolve Array. This is earn an achievement for evolving something. Achievements can be worth any amount of points. Highly recommend Evo Search.
How do I break these?
For SNES. Tasmania is easy. I've not played Tasmania ever.
Ah, there we go.
Let's see what we got here. Fleet level 2. All right, I could do that. I might do that on stream today. The next one, Cortex is the final boss of the first 4 Crash games. You're going to get one of these at random. Which one did you get, Timsy?
Crash 2.
Okay, so you did the beat Ripperoo.
Yep, I did that, and that's where I got like 40 extra points just for doing like the speed runs and the stuff.
I got I believe I got Wrath of Cortex for me, which I've not played but always wanted to. So yeah, that's cool.
Nice.
This is pretty simple stuff. I highly recommend doing this one. You're not being asked to do a lot here. All right, so the next one is Earn a Minor Inconvenience, which is defeating Crash, Twin Cortex, and Temple of Doom and Crash of Titans. Haven't played this game, but it is on my interest list to mess around with. He is the boss of just the first world, so I'm going to do that. I skipped the evolution one. I talked about it, you know. Do Evo, Search for Eden. Easiest one you'll be able to do. It's not Pokemon.
Yeah, you just have to farm a bunch. You can find creatures and just get the certain upgrades.
Yep. Next one is Crash Nitro Kart. Don't know anything about this game, so this is one I really can't go into much. It looks like a later game achievement, so not really sure about that one. Earning Periwinkle in Crash Bash. I'd avoid this. Unless somebody has some crazy strategy, this is hard difficulty. Crash Bash is a bad game. I unless someone has some secret sauce, I'd avoid that one. This one is for 5 points for capturing Nina and Crash Bandicoot Ripto's Rage. Now hear me out. It's pretty shitty. But it's the third world, a game that's all about bad mini games. I kinda honestly recommend this one more than I would recommend Crash Bash. I played these before Retro Achievements, and they're bad, but they're doable. You won't be happy, but you can get 5 points easily. And then for 10, yeah, go on.
I was gonna ask, do you know how to climb the anthill in Banjo?
Talent Trot.
So I'm doing that, but I keep sliding off the third platform.
Unsure.
Like, I feel like I need to be an ant.
Oh,
I don't know.
Inside the anthill? Yeah, you need to be a termite.
How do I turn into a termite?
You need to take the skull, take it to Mumbo, transform into a termite.
Ah, okay. I need 5 of those.
So for 10 points, you can beat Crash Twinsanity. I've heard mixed things about this game. I kind of want to try it and mess around with it. It sounds like a fun afternoon for me. See, beat time is like 7-8 hours. Yeah. Is it worth your points for this? I don't know, but yeah, I'm kind of interested in that one, so I'm biased a little here. All right, and finally, our newest board. Sephiroth. Earn an achievement worth at least 5 points related to an angel or clown. I highly recommend playing Kid Clown and Crazy Chase for SNES. That's a easy, quick one to do. You could also beat Clown Man and Mega Man 8 if you want to play through half of that. Those are 2 that I would recommend. The second one here is Kefka. We have a 5-minute one. Let's see what this one is. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Which one?
Evolving Patamon to Seraphimon. So you just pick Patamon, you get the evolution item, and then basically, bam, you got that one done. Yeah, that's really good. I already have that one, so not for me, but yeah, that's good. I like it.
I did beating Clay Fighters as the clown, which was not fun.
Good too.
That game cheats so much.
Oh, there's a strategy for that, where basically you can make that game an auto win.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Yeah. So for this next one, it's you can read by an iconic video game sound effect that you can't see the gap of your head what it means to you. Feel free to share a sound clip, or if you don't want to do creative stuff, you need an achievement with the word laugh in the title worth at least 5 points. Let's take a look and see what we got here for laugh. Oh, if you've not played Kirby's Dream Land, that's the easiest one. Beat Stage 2. I assume most people have.
Oh, damn it.
But if you haven't, that's your easy one right there. Beating Fat Man with the trank gun in Metal Gear Solid 2 is a good one.
Give me that backpack. Get out of here. It's my
I like
backpack.
a lot of these. Is this just being the hyena? Oh my god, no way. Being the hyena is a difficult with. Oh god. Ugh. Ugh. Not seeing a lot of good ones I really like here. Let's check out what people did in channel, because I think we're gonna need some inspiration here. Okay. Do. Oh, maybe I should look at what I did. Jeez.
Cool.
So I did
All right.
Brian in Tekken 3. You could basically set this to 30-second one-round matches. Brian has a priority air kick. That
So what
works
was
pretty
Mumbo's
well.
for?
This,
Oh, the
it
1944.
continues as long as you don't change characters. So yeah, pretty easy. That's what I ended up doing for that. Looks like most people are doing Kirby's Dream Land. Not seeing much else here. So yeah, I would recommend that one. It's pretty fast. I think it took me about 8 minutes to do.
That puts us at 68, chat.
Next one we got Earn Arcade Mitsurugi from Soul Calibur 2. Really easy. You know, even if you're not that great at fighters, this is like, you know, Soul Calibur is a weapon-based fighter. You know, Mitsurugi has really good range with his sword. You just go slashing, go attacking. It's highly recommend that one. Pretty easy game. The next one is getting complete chapter 2 in Crisis Core. For 2 points, if you're skipping cutscenes,
What did I skip
maybe
in RA?
I don't know. I would say this is not something I would recommend. Like, if you need the points,
Task
yeah,
3.
go for it. You can do it, but
Yeah, I skipped that.
it's really slow early on. I don't know. Next one is Earning One Winged Angel. I can't speak to this one. It's Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy Itagaki Street Portable. Never played it. It's like a board game thing. Don't really know how difficult that is. Your random achievement this week is giving one of these achievements.
Did we earn any extra 5-pointers?
No.
No.
I didn't even look at what I got. It's basically a lot of Final Fantasy stuff. In terms of, let's see, what was I given? I don't really know. We'll see what Timothy was given too.
For which
Final
one?
Fantasy 1 is the achievement of the week as well, so it's, I mean,
I had Final Fantasy 1 Red Mage.
you had Red Mage? Okay.
Yeah.
I have PS1 White Mage. Oh, good. Just do
I
it
have
again.
NES.
So for that would be Solo White, being them as Solo White Mage. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. um, this is basically using the subset classes for solo class. The board game one's pretty easy. All right, we got someone that says it's pretty easy, so maybe I'll check that out. I love board games. For 5 points, I'm going to tell you right now. I did try it for 2 hours. This was absolutely one of the most miserable experiences I've had trying to do an event achievement in ages. The Dissidia, not so safe. If Sephiroth defeat Cloud on maximum strength auto level, or defeat S Kefka defeat Terra maximum strength auto level. F these achievements. If you can do them, props to you. I hated this so much, and after 2 hours, I just rage quitted. This was not good. And finally, Kefka makes his
Hey,
debut in 506. Earn covert strike team. So basically, you engage in only one battle in his raid. So you basically just rush right. You can save beforehand, but essentially you take your best team, you rush right for him, and then you fight that one battle. You fight Kefka, and then you get it. I liked it, but you have to play
11,
quite a bit of FF6. So you have to do the intro to Figaro, to Figaro Castle, to Figaro Town, to the mountain, to the Returner's hideout. Then you must do all 3 scenarios to do that. So that's a lot.
12.
So if you're not a big FF6 guy or turn-based RPG guy, you may not want to do that. And so that's where we're at now. There is more boards coming, of course. Um, there are, I think, 3 more boards.
So, question. Um,
Yes.
Backing up to the board 13, organization 13,
Okay.
the 13 achievements, does it have to be within a 24-hour time period of the first achievement earned, or does it have to be
Yes.
on that
It
day?
has to be on the same day.
Same
The
day.
same day for RA time.
Oh, damn. I think I got 12 yesterday.
Well, that's it for bounty hunters. We're going to go over
Yo, below
more stuff.
average.
I'm
Thank you
going to
so
take a quick
much. Thank you for the raid.
break here, and we'll throw up the be right back sign. And I will leave a little music on while I hit the bathroom. And when I come back, we will basically go over the next
So let's see. So
event
1,
and
2, 3,
have at it. So
4,
I'll be right back.
5, 6,
If you want to join
7,
our poll going on, you can do that for shits and giggles. Be back. We're going to cover more events, including
8,
Achievement of the Week, Challenge
9,
League, and more. I'll be back in about hopefully 10
10,
minutes. So see you then.
11, 12, 12, uh, yeah, I had 12 yesterday. Dude, how was your stream? What were we playing? Some Valorant? Hell yeah. Did you get any W's? Did you get any wins? Wish I could see the points I got for the day. There's so many points that I don't know what's going on here. It was fun for the most part. One win, many losses before. Oh, damn. You forced a team, just 4 teams to surrender. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. Metal Gear Solid 1. Listen to all the hidden audio files. Okay. You do this one real quick? Okay. I'm pretty sure I have this game in here. I don't. Okay. We can fix that. Hang on. We're making good progress. We're gonna get this badge today, chat. That's my goal. And actually, real quick. There we go. Okay. Got that fixed. Yeah, a couple minutes left on that. Man, that sucks. We had 12 yesterday. Jill the plumber. Oh yeah, we're not doing that one. Time non-lethal 261. What is that? B7. Oh, my exit. Yep. What are these check marks for? Oh, if I've done stuff, I see. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're working on so we're doing this thing for retro achievements today. That's called the bounty hunters event, and you have to get achievements for certain video games, and you get these cool badges. And so we are working on trying to get enough points for the bronze badge. Um, and so yeah, we're working together with Sting, who's also working on it too. And so we're just kind of trying to knock these out and get these points so we can um get our event finished. Ooh, you're gonna get some food? What's on the menu for food today? Do. Let's just stay on board, stay on the new board here until we get to something we don't want to do or we can't do. I mean, we just work our way back. I'm not gonna beat Kefka. We did this one. Not gonna do that one. Oh, here we go. Maybe. Nice. Okay. Okay. We just let this like go. Is that what we're doing? That dude naked in there? Okay. Just gotta fast forward through these bad boys. Ba-bum. I'm gonna make some coffee here in a minute. Oh my god, there's so many videos. Mm-hmm. Couple more.
Special Forces.
Yeah, I'm just getting through these. Do. Okay. We're getting close to getting it here in a second. Nice. There it is. Cool. Okay. So that is an auto track, right? Yeah, it is. Cool. Put me at 69 points now. So 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19. Yeah, so 69. 11 more. So yeah, so we'll work our way backwards. Now let's work our way down. Let's work our way down. Let's start at the top. All right. The board 2, task 1 we did. Uh task 7 not doing. Task 8 we're not doing. All right, board 3, task 2 we did. Task 3 we did. Task 4. Earn 13 achievements. We're working on that. We've got one, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far today. Defeat Twilight Thor, not doing. Beat a game, villain. We did this. Board 3, task 6. Cool. You know what's up, Skyrim? Okay. Task 7, not doing. Task 8, not doing. Task 4. Or board 4, 1. 4, 1, we did. We submitted that. Board 4, 2. Earn achievement with Chase in the title. We did that. Did I post that though? Yes, I did. Okay. Um Board 3, escape the prison. No, no, no. Board 5. Okay. 5 2. Okay, so I mislabeled this. I mislabeled it as 5 2. Board 5, but it wasn't. Board 5, task 3 we did. Complete the village of the Blue Maiden without getting knocked out or using a fairy. We could probably do this quick, I guess. Transformers Adult Link, we could probably do that one. Board 6, earn an achievement related to Ocelot's birthday. We did this 6-1. Yep. Earn an achievement about brothers or another participant worth at least 5 points. We'll see if Sting has done this one. If not, we'll find an achievement with the word brother.
All right, we're back.
Welcome, welcome.
I'm Timsy. I'm going to put you on the spot now.
Oh boy.
I know. Surprise. So Here's Timsy. Here's a file photo of Timsy here, the guest chair. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of this. Okay, music's off. So I wanted to talk briefly about community events, which is the new
Yeah.
big thing for this year on RA. Last year, we introduced automated events where Achievement of the Week would just automatically update. Now, this year, it's community events. So constantly, people want to host their own event, and maybe they don't have a plan for a full thing, and or events team really can't support it themselves. But now, using this proposal, we can have the community members host small events, and if they end up be working out, we're going to be awarding badges. So we have the community badge, which will come soon. We also have the community badge will be awarded at 5, 15, and 25 community points, and will be expanded later if needed. And community events you can apply for to run your own community event. Here we have a couple started. The video game VGM is basically one of those ones that is being supported, and they're kind of self-sufficient. We have the I'm gonna open this can. Boom. Um, community event race next weekend is the Ocarina of
Ooh.
Time Triforce Randomizer race. It starts at 12 p.m. Eastern, that's GMT -5, and will then last for 4 hours.
What day is that
Um,
on?
that's going to be this coming Saturday.
Nice.
Anyone can participate. It does not matter whether you win or lose. As long as you try and play for the full 4 hours, you will get credit for the badge. So if you stand there for 4 hours and do nothing, yeah, we're not going to give you credit for it. But if you try and run around, get lost, and maybe find like, 5 of the pieces or 25 or 30, and even though some crazy guy finds 90, cool. You still get credit. So it's winning the race is just bragging rights. That's it. Being a participant and being a good sport. That's all. That's the real prize. We also have something that I'm gonna now kick to Timsy for. Timsy is the co-host of Platformer Club, and Timsy, can you tell us about Platformer Club?
Yeah, it was this cool little brainchild that we had. That we all like platformer games, and they're some of my favorites. That we're always looking for new ones to play, and so we decided to spin up this little like book club, as you will, for platformer games. So you submit five that you really like, and then five that you want to try, and we spin a wheel, and then we get to talk about it at the end of each month.
Perfect. And what is the current platformer game today?
Oh man, you're gonna make me try to pronounce this. It is Code Loco, like Lycoco.
I think it's Loco or Lyoko. I don't really know.
I think it's
I never
Lyoko.
watched the cartoon. Yeah.
What I've played so far, it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. It's one of those like platforming adventure games where you have four characters and each one has their own ability. Like one can climb, one can shoot, um, and you have to change between them to do things in the world. It really gives off like a Matrix vibe with like jacking into a computer and being in an alternate reality, which was kind of fun.
Perfect.
I'm looking forward to playing more of that today when I finish up the badge.
And that's for PSP, correct?
Yes. I was told it's a pretty short one. If you want to do like exploring and like mastering, collecting all the items, it's a pretty fast master, like 12 hours.
Cool. That's pretty good. Yeah, I want to Lyoko, code Lyoko.
Lyoko, there you go.
Lyoko. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, basically, the idea behind it was to play more platformers. Some of them are going to be on RA, some of them off RA. This one is an NRA thing. Anyone
Mhm.
can join. You can sign up, fill out the sheet and form, and then basically add in 5 games that you played that you love for platformers, and 5 that you would love to play, never have. And then we just randomly draw. At the end of the month, we're going to have a big discussion. It'll be a lot of fun. What is required for the Badge Point and Platformer Club? So you either need to beat, and you can do this on softcore or hardcore, beat, master, or at least put in some effort to actually play the game.
Mhm.
And then be prepared at the end of the month to share your feelings. It could be you could hop on a call. We're gonna have a big call. We're gonna do kind of like this, but with everyone who wants to play. And we're also gonna have discussion in topic. So if you just want to type, that's fine. But we want to hear your breakdown. What makes this a good platformer to you? What made this a bad platformer to you? Do you have funny stories to share? Just being involved in the conversation more than thumbs up, that's not going to cut it. But if you're actually involved in the conversation, just share your opinion. Your take may not be a lot, but some involvement, yeah, that's enough to count for it. So it is, I believe, it is 4 months for 1 point. So that was like the that is how it goes. So if you basically, it doesn't have to be consistent months, but 4 months
Mhm.
of involvement will basically be a point for it. The Platformer Club will be ongoing. It's pretty minimal event.
Beat the
It's
game as
just
Ken.
it's 1 game a
That could be a
month and
possible
one
one, chat.
day. We're not going to be here for like hours and hours. It will just be like a quick like hour or so, call, just talking about it. Some of the games we're going to definitely have more to talk about. I think if we end up, getting Mario Galaxy 2 this later this year, I think people are going to have a lot to say. If we draw, Gianna Sisters DS, don't think we're going to have too much to say. So that's Platformer Club. There's more events coming. In fact, while I can't tell you about any of those events, unfortunately, I will tell you that one is coming tonight. Yeah, one is coming tonight. The next community event is coming tonight. I will be co-hosting this basically as kind of an event sponsor.
Make it
But
where?
it's going to be hosted by Good Bite, who's going to be
World
primarily
3.
doing it.
Okay,
It's going
let's
to
do that,
be
chat.
a pretty cool thing. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I'm really excited to see them get to
And just
really
Super Mario Brothers.
go at it. So we'll see how that goes. I will say that we have. Let's count how many we have coming. Give you kind of an example, even if I can't tell you the amount. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more coming as well sometime in the next month or two. So that's pretty cool. Community
Whoops.
events are going to be, if you're looking for just really bite-sized things to do, that's going to be for you. You only got like, hey, if you only have like a couple days a month to really do anything, yeah, that's, like Platformer Club or the races. There'll be more races. We're going to do probably one a month.
What? Come on.
So we'll be doing a Super Mario World race next month, which will be a start to finish race. You cannot use Star Road. You have to go through the path of the world to get to Bowser. And you can take any way you want as long as you don't use Star Road. And basically that'll be next month's race, or other future ones. We'll be doing other future ones we have planned is a Paper Mario one. randomizer, Super Mario 64 randomizer. One that is off RA, but we're still gonna do it because it's
Nice. There we
free.
go.
And that's
Cool.
we're gonna do a Fall Guys race. So be kind of multiple races
Which
in
one
a
was that
private
for, chat?
lobby.
Brother Achievement?
Fall Guys is now free on every platform, so yeah, that should be an easy one to do. Yeah, we're gonna do some really cool stuff with that. Really excited for that. Um, the something I will be able to tease here for you is we do
Board
have more
6.
evergreens coming out this year. Well, I can't share what exactly is coming and when it's coming. Um, I can share what. I mean, is this hidden?
Task
Okay, good.
2.
Yeah.
Achievement.
I can give you a tease
Okay.
for an
There we
upcoming
go.
evergreen, one that you probably didn't expect was going to come out, but will be coming out sometime this summer. If I can get that away. That is this badge, which is an
Ooh, I like
upcoming
that.
evergreen. Yeah, it's so that'll be pretty cool. I wanted to show this guy's work since he kindly drew this from scratch. So I did not want to have it sit here for 7 or 8 months without anybody being able to see it.
Catch all animals in Green
Um,
Hill Zone, Act
this
1
is
or
not a
less.
Nygaxon work either. That's
30
the
seconds.
crazy thing. So this is pretty cool pretty cool little badge here. Pull up. This badge is from the great Salvador Bastard of the art team. Wow,
Hyperboard
that's pretty cool.
7.
So he has another piece of work coming out for us that will be coming out later this month. I hope to be able to show that as well. But yeah, this is the Evergreen badge for Retro Olympics Season 1 fan badge. Because if you remember the Retro Olympics that used to exist, they were basically a yearly thing, and people got medals for it. This is the fan badge. It's like, people trace the steps of Olympians or sports figures. You'll be tracing the steps of Retro Achievement users past in the Olympics. And if you do so and complete the journey, you'll get the fan badge. So that's a big one. It's one of
Taz
our
for Atari.
kind of
Let's see if we have that
creative
one, chat.
evergreens. It'll be a little bit different than normal, but I think that'll be pretty good. And as I said, tonight, get ready for the next community event badge. Will launch at about 7 p.m. Eastern GMT 00 server reset time. And so let's go on to the next event. PD3 when? I can't tell you that because I don't know.
Nice. Okay.
I don't know when that's going. There are more evergreens coming, but essentially, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with that. So let's head over to. Oh, wait, what's that? What's that noise? Oh, we have another guest here.
Oh.
Yep. Let me put up this picture.
Oh, did I have feedback coming in?
We have another guest here at the desk, and it's Papa John. No, we have South here, the
Hi, people.
host of Bounty Hunter Villains.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes, we
Yeah,
can.
good.
Sweet.
So, Sal, we just went over your event. Is there anything you'd like to share and talk about your event?
I saw. No, I don't think I have anything to add. You did a very good job of going through some of the easy stuff. It was kind of cool seeing how many different options you could do for those creative tasks and seeing how many of them are very easy to get. So if you guys are watching, you should definitely jump on that.
Yeah, this is the badge to get. You can easily get it. Timsy is like, ran up the charts on that badge.
Yeah, I saw him submitting a ton of stuff on the forum. I'm actually
I'm getting it
to that
today.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's there's some great stuff. Yeah, I'm at ready for the 80 points. I'm at 66, and I'm definitely going to hit that 80 either sometime today or tomorrow. There's a lot of football tomorrow, so like who knows? So
And we still do have 3 boards to go too, so
we still
keep
do
that
have
in
3
mind.
boards to go, and this next board, which I can't say what it is, but I will say all I see is dollar signs for points for me because it is my kind of board. I'm
All
excited.
right.
Nice.
We got that.
So
Okay, cool.
like the Western board was probably the only board really so far where I just went, I don't know, maybe I get like 2 points out of this, but like this one, I'm like, I could probably do everything.
So
This
board,
is pretty exciting for me. This is a good board upcoming. You have a banana in your picture, apparently.
Like it's a border or something.
So yeah, that's what's going on with that. I actually, South, I don't know if you want to talk about your upcoming community event you're hosting. You could.
Oh,
Yeah, let me see. I guess I could give a little hint. I don't know when exactly it's going to start, but it's going to be very soon. And I'm basically going to be taking a game that a lot of you guys probably have played in the past or still play a lot today and turning that into something where you can earn achievements for and work toward a point. It's going to be a very short
that's cool.
kind of trial for it, but if it goes well, I might make some developments to make it a more fun and easy thing to pick up.
Would you say it's a very circulated event?
What do you mean by that?
As in, it's circulated in a very popular media?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Let's work on some 5-pointers, chat.
So that's gonna be fun. We'll look forward to that. There's one that's guaranteed starting in around February. As I said, the one that drops tonight's gonna be pretty big. It's very popular with old people. Yeah, old people. Yeah.
That is true.
So our next thing we're going to go over here is, more than welcome to stay on and talk with us. Cribbage, yeah, Cribbage. We're just going through these events. We're going to go over quickly Achievement of the Week real quick, which we did talk about in the beginning, but I think it's just good to go back to that real quick. Let's see if I have my browser. Cool.
You seen a bunch of 5-pointers, chat?
And Achievement of the Week is a really simple event. It is baby's first event for a reason. You only need to get, I love how this highlights, 12 points in the year to get the bronze badge. You can get a better badge if you want. You get silver, gold, or platinum. You can go for perfection. But if you just want a quick, easy badge, because really, the value of a silver badge and the value of a gold badge are the same as a bronze badge. So if you just want to event badge count, get 12 points. This week, Final Fantasy 1, really easy thing. You just have to go through, beat up Garland, beat up the pirate, and then go kill that dark elf Astos. Really simple stuff. For Achievement of the Month, it's Grand Theft Auto 3. Timsy, you played through this. Do you any experience you can share with your Grand Theft Auto 3?
Yeah, just focus on the main character missions. You don't have to do everything for everybody. And it's pretty quickly. The last mission, don't overthink it. It's super easy. I struggled for like an hour and then did it in like 30 seconds when I figured out what I was supposed to be doing.
Perfect. So yeah, Achievement of the Week, super easy. The Achievement of the Week, did the Evergreen launch for that?
For which one? Sorry.
Achievement of the Week last year.
It did, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Achievement of the Week last year. We're gonna go over Evergreen next, because I think Evergreen is a fun thing to get into since it's not a time limit. Evergreen may seem scary. You may load this page and may say, "Oh my God, I am so scared," but don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's really not that bad. There's some really... The whole thing about Evergreen is you're looking to get badges on your own time. You don't have time for the weekly thing of like, I gotta earn one achievement in a week. That's fine. These are bigger projects, but you can still get some easy badges. Back to School is a incredibly easy
There we go.
badge to get. And you can get this badge basically pretty much in a day if you want. It's a pretty easy Evergreen mini event badge. Highly recommended. Same thing with the E3 badge. The E3 badge is also quite simple, quite easy to do. I remember the Little Big Plan thing was me literally just running through stages. It's incredibly easy. Some of these are a little bit harder than others.
Nice.
The 2018 Christmas badge is pretty easy. Timsy just did that this week. I have to finish it up. That's actually on my list to do. You can easily grab, I believe 2018 Halloween is easy too. Yeah, 2018. As long as you can stomach Friday the 13th and Clock Tower, you can get through this one, no problem. Speaking of bounty hunters, the Lark Scene one, you're going to have to go through Halloween Town eventually, and that will be credit towards that 2018 Halloween badge. That's a double dip.
We love them double dips.
Indeed. The Akira Toriyama badge is incredibly easy. I think the hardest thing on this list was Go-Go Ackman. Crazy easy badge to get. The Thanksgiving badge, also incredibly easy. I think the hardest thing on this list was nothing. All these were incredibly easy. And then, so that's like, if you look at that, if you haven't been doing Evergreen, that's 3, 4, 5, 6 badges you can add. Now, the Iwata Memorial badge is a little bit, I would say that's a medium, because Balloon Fight's tough, Joust is a little tough, and Pokemon Stadium is a little tough. So there's 3 blockers on this one that may keep you from, oh, Timothy doesn't have this badge, uh-oh. We have to look at his list.
I'm missing one.
Oh boy, we're calling him out.
Earthbound. I need to finish
the
that.
Easiest one.
It's so long though, and I don't like Earthbound.
The Kato Memorial event, a little bit harder as well. So if you're not familiar with the games, it can be a little bit intimidating. But yeah, this one is also available. It's 5 achievements. Is On the Horizon still active?
Alley Cat Blues.
I don't know.
And
Probably
Cowbunga.
Sweeps every once in a while.
Okay, yeah. So the FF11 badge is maybe still active, probably. And then so Achievement of the Week. So yeah, going into this Achievement of the Week 2014, 15, 16, and 17 are definitely not for the faint of heart. If you go into Achievement of the 4, these are the badges that's like 2 people have earned it. Max has struggled with this badge. This is maybe not the badge for you if you're not like a hardest core player. There's some very tough things in here.
I love this game, chat.
2015, 16, and 17. 2015 is, I mean, yeah, it asks quite a bit. There's some few easy ones, you know, there's Power Rangers and stuff like that, and there's like, you know,
There's some real stinkers in there.
beat Bubble Bobble 2, which only 25 people have ever done in the history of RA. And this set has been here since 2014. Yeah, that's pretty scary. That is pretty scary. 2016 was known as the hard year, and it's short but still pretty awful. So yeah, good luck with that. And 2017 is a little bit easier, but still has some really tricky ones in there. So yeah, if you're looking for easy times, these are the ones to avoid. 2018 is a mixture. It has some easy stuff. It has a few trickier ones. It's really not that bad. I think the worst one in here is...
Hey.
Umahara, maybe. Yeah, I think that one maybe the worst one.
Really?
Maybe F-Zero X. That's about it. I mean, really, you know, there's not too many terrible ones, I think, in this one. Although no one has gone after it, so maybe it is doomed. And then the latest one, which is last year's Evergreen.
Dude!
If you played Achievement of the Week last year, you mostly got it. There's only a few ones that really kind of stink in here. But overall, pretty easy year of Achievement of the Week. So, yeah, this is definitely a doable one.
Okay, sewer surfing.
Mostly the Achievement of the Month. And you get a Radley badge. That's cool. It's cool. Big snake. And then you have something like the Evergreens for Roulette. These are meant to suck because the main event of Roulette, which we'll talk about in a minute, is really simple. The Evergreens are 156 achievements you need to get, and every week there are 3 achievements roll for Roulette. In a normal Roulette year, by the way, which the new one is starting in a couple weeks, you only need 52 points.
Alright.
For
This is just
you
easy.
need everything, and there is a lot of crap
10
that
points.
can get rolled. And also, this got demoted, apparently. So yeah, there's, you know, yeah, it's not the most ideal thing. I highly recommend the vanilla roulette, and I recommend never ever touching the Evergreen. But you know, some people are crazy, you know. So then we also have stuff where you have to do some more submission stuff. And you know what? People are always afraid of submission stuff. Don't be. It's really just, you know, you can write this stuff down in a notepad and then just paste it all together. You know, it's just like bounty hunters, you know, villains, post to the forum topic, you know, it's simple. People have this big fear of like, oh my God, they're going to judge me. No, as long you just have to just copy the task, put your what you do, go for it. Nobody cares. You know, we want to give you the credit. Yeah. Yeah, a couple of them have post templates. You know, daily distractions 1 and 2, you have to do all the tasks from it, and you basically just go through it in order. It's simple. There's, you know, it's a real simple thing to do. They're not all of them are easy. Like beat Looney Tunes for Game Boy can go kiss my ass, but you know, yeah. I mean, you know, it's or Speedy Gonzalez rather. Yeah. I mean, it's like, you know, but they're doable. PS2 launch event. This is for beating. There is a great spreadsheet for this. This is for beating. What's the total? 100 points. Yeah, beating 100 games that were on the launch event. As someone who's never played much PS2, it's a great thing for me to work towards, because I can slowly, over the years, build my PS2 beats to get it. You know, you just keep track of it. It's like, I think I'm at like 11 or 12 points, but like, you know, hey, just keep going at it. You'll get it. You could master games to make it faster, but I'm gonna enjoy beating games. Speaking of bounty hunters, there's Bounty Hunters 2024. South, can I cut to you to tell a little about how the Evergreen works for bounty hunters?
Yeah, you can. Essentially, it's basically just doing everything that was in the original event. I think there was 90 tasks that were featured. You can't use any skips or anything like that, so it's basically just do everything. And you still have to get roles for those, but you can request those in this forum topic or on Discord in the Evergreen forum thread.
And how about for people
Tonight,
who,
I dine on turtle
participated in
soup!
the original event? Could they just continue from where they left off?
Oh yeah, anything earned in the original event can be used in the Evergreen, so you don't have to do that again. And we have it all tracked on some sheet, so we'll know.
So if
No
you did
progress
original
will be
bounty
lost.
hunters like me,
Damn.
I could just hop right in there.
You can.
Unlike Tibbsy, you'll have to do a lot of work.
Dude, what badge did you get in the original?
I just got the basic badge.
Okay. Still progress is progress.
It is, yeah. Yeah, I like that daily distraction. You get bounty hunters in any order. I'll probably just go in order when I get to that. I have a big.
There we go. Let's kick shell. Okay.
I made myself a big sheet of active events at Evergreen, and just to even chip at some of those crazy achievement of the weeks. I'm gonna do it and see what I can do, because I really find that the farther I go, the more I want to just work towards those evergreens versus chasing beats is good too, but I'll chase. I've never been a chasing mastery kind of guy, so
yeah.
And RA moves way too fast now that I've given completely up on the points leaderboard. I think this year I went from 200 to 262 over 12 months, and that was with me playing a lot, and I would have to have played double the amount of time to get farther than I'm gonna fall out of the top 300 this year, but it's a good thing, because it's not like, oh well, you're just not playing. You're playing, but the community is getting crazier and crazier in a good way. That's great. Yeah, so
yeah, I don't think I'm ever breaking the top 300. I've just been hovering around like 350 and 400 for
top
the last
300
year.
used to be for a long time. Like, hey, these are the most. These
We
are
can
the
get
real
this
active
chat.
user on the site. It's gonna be top 1,000 probably by the end of next year. It's we're getting to that point where things are just getting too. It's like, I know a guy who's not the most scoring guy, but he's playing consistently, and he's like in the 1,500s, and it's like he has, it's like you look at those people like a couple years ago, they would have like no points. Now they have a ton of points. It requires, it's getting up there. It's
Yeah,
getting
sure.
real crazy. So yeah, Rack It Up is another one. We'll talk about that. We're going to talk about that in another edition, because Rack It Up is actually, we're going to be having a meeting to make this a little bit more manageable as it stands. That being said, once we figure that part out, I'm going to highly recommend Rack It Up, because Rack It Up is an event that's really weird, but you can really get a lot of stuff done really fast. I think I actually had a conversation with Trash City, kind of explaining it with him, and it is basically, if you like daily distractions, it is like that but evolved, and you really can get a lot of work done really fast. It's a very doable event if you just don't let it overwhelm you, and a lot of people let that happen. Challenge League 1 is really an interesting one. I think we're gonna have to find where Challenging 1's thing is down here. But Challenging 1 is
we're getting close.
yeah, there's no rerolls, and this is the task list, so there's some really easy stuff. So earn an achievement involves a strike, earns a high score in a puzzle game, earn trophy with silver in the game, earn all exits in Super Mario World.
Slash.
If you played Super Mario World, you probably have this one. Beat the Goodies for NES, draw block. Like, that's, you do the week kind of like daily distractions, you kind of go in order. Yeah, since all credit basically counts from when the thing initially dropped. So Timsy here, who never even heard of Challenge League 1, started after this event, timer started. So Timsy could go through his achievements.
Damn it!
And something he unlocked 2 years ago. This is the word silver in it. That's credit for this. So that's pretty crazy stuff. And that's a pretty cool thing. Wait a sec. Let's see what we call this. Let's get you.
No! Damn it.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, so all your credit basically before you join RA. Yeah, so everything Xeon has ever earned can be used.
So let's see what that put us at, chat. I think we got quite a few.
Yeah, you could really go through this list. It's on the evergreen, as you see.
1, 2, 3, 4,
and you can go
5.
down this list and do it. If you happen to be some of the rare users still on RA who played in Challenge League 1, which honestly, because that was a really crazy event, I had forgotten Draco was in the original
6, 7, 8, 9.
So anything that Draco did counts for this event too. Like all that progress counts forward too. So this is a really easy one to kind of get into it because
I need 4 more 5-pointers.
You'd be some of them you're gonna have to, just go at it and do. But if you've ever spelled Sting from using games from Sonic, Mega Man, Battle Royale, Final Fantasy, yeah, there you go. That's probably most of you have already done this challenge in week 7.
Hyperstone, we've
done.
done.
If you played Mario RPG, hey, you got an achievement related to a wedding if you beat that game. It's like beat a set that was released in 2019. I bet you probably all have done that one. Like, I mean, it's pretty cool, and it's a pretty easy one that I think a lot of people sleep on. But yeah, no, it's there's no fluff. It is just do this, do that.
All right, let's do Tournament Fighter quick.
Hey, did you get the Fire Flower in Super Mario 1? Well, you did this challenge right here. So then we have the Challenge League Top 100. Now, the thing about Challenge League is Challenge League every other year it goes easy, hard, easy, hard. This is a hard year. This is the Top 100. This is a event to basically pay tribute to 100 users of RA's past. And while it's, some of it could be easy. I'm sure you have earned 25 achievements, different damages achievements. There's also ones that are, but this one's easy. Beat Zooming Secretary. There's 2 of those, so they're both really easy.
Yeah, what's up, Zero?
There's also stuff that are, kind of absolutely frightening.
Zero's task. I think that was in January.
Oh, Zero's. Yeah, Zero's task is...
I have to beat him again?
I'm so proud.
Yep, 2 rounds.
So you have to... you basically have to get the earn 100 super jumps, master 3 or master 3 short homebrews, and I don't know where the master 3 short homebrews. I don't know where the other 2 are not listed.
Is that a bug or did it just get removed somehow?
I don't know.
Check in my head.
There we go.
Or
Training with Brothers, Part 1.
Kaizo, which yeah, I did that. It took a lot out of me.
That's the one I went for too.
Yeah, Sim Jack's
Little Panda
challenge is
tomorrow,
pretty
going to be
rough in
coding, gaming all day.
March.
Nice.
Yeah, these are nightmarish.
Get off me, Ralph.
Yeah, so yeah, this is the one that I would say is approach with caution. This is one that is an expert level evergreen. Yeah, I don't know if I could honestly recommend that to people looking for quick badges, which is kind of what this is, you know, quick or medium badges, which what this is about. Now this one I'm gonna have to defer to you guys on a little bit, because I've not actually done challenging 2024 or 7, so I'm really not sure how easy or hard these are.
Challenge 2024 is basically just beating a ton of games with different criteria. That's another one of those ones where you'll look at the list and then realize you've probably already done like a huge chunk of the task without realizing.
Clear 25 out of 34 after oh wow, look at that. Yeah, look at January 1st. Let's take a look at this one. I really have not looked at it much. I think I got, yeah, okay, you know what? I did the badge for this. I just didn't do the the evergreen. I remember doing this. This is the one where I had
You got a new task or a new feature? Map. Yeah.
Okay. I remember. As for challenging 7, yeah, that was the newer one. I haven't done that at all, so.
Okay, there we go.
But I earned 700 points by earning achievements, qualifying for stamps, and complete speech of the original. I was going to start challenging 7 like 8 times, but every time I kept looking at it, I kept seeing horror games, and I was like, I don't know. It just kept hitting me. It's possible, yeah. I'll have to check it out. It's one thing I will.
Okay, Train with Brothers Part 2.
Let's see. Do we have the? Do we have a sheet for that? Is this it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need 2 more achievements.
There you go. Here's the action RPG, sport. Yeah, I remember doing a lot of these. The evergreen page has. Oh, okay. It's one of those click on things. Okay. Nope, that's the wrong one.
Be huge to the product. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Auto tracking for.
You have a few people at work that might be interested in helping you. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. This is not looking good. This is not looking good.
Uh oh.
I have like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Part 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One more achievement, chat.
Tell me up here. I have 28 of 291, 49 of 977. Yeah, I'll have to get 700 of 977 points. Well, I have 49. I'm gonna say that I'm in danger.
You just need 650 more.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
Timsy, you want to know how many you have?
Yeah. 5?
I'm gonna say 0.
That doesn't sound right.
0. Draco has 52 points. Pudpot has 80 points. I love that Sark and Max, who don't even know probably what this event is, have both of 135 points.
Ah, damn.
So yeah, those are evergreen. There'll be more coming out this year. Look forward to those. Definitely a cool thing going on for that.
Damn it.
It's not time limit. So I want to talk about Chivo Mod League, because people are seeing this and are having panic attacks of all this text. Let's break this down. Let's break this really down because it's nothing. This is a nothing burger event. You can do this.
Oh, there we go.
Hear
Nice
that,
chat. We got it.
You can do this. You got this.
Nice. We got all our achievements we need now for the Organization 13 thing.
So, in terms of what's going on with this, you have to get 100 XP, and that means 100 points in either Life Simulation, Spyro the Dragon, PSP Essentials. You may say, I don't know. So let's click achievements. Yes. Which we should send that to Freestar. We're gonna do that right now. Freestar.
Hello. Wait. Oh.
So
Nice.
that way it always shows games.
Flying
with achievements,
Dragon.
And I think people are looking at the both because that's how it usually likes and going, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
what do I pick?" So yeah, you look at Life Simulation, you can easily see some points. I can tell you right off the bat, even if you don't like Animal Crossing, you can get a bunch of points at Harvest Moon games. Monster Rancher is, thank you for the follow, is a surprising gold mine. The Sims busting out GBA game, so I can tell you, guaranteed you can slam points to that with almost your eyes closed. This is a really easy way to get 100 points. Spyro the Dragon, same difference.
Oh, damn it.
That's where I've mostly seen people getting points is either Spyro or PSP Essentials.
Yeah.
There's a couple of PSP Essentials that people have been going for. I think mainly the Namco Museum one, and I think Gottlieb Pinball.
By the way, introduce yourself, guest star.
Hi, I'm Freeze. This is my fault.
Damn it.
So yeah, people I think just get scared by the name because they Spyro the Dragon.
We lost there.
Okay,
like, cool. Now we needed chat.
I don't
so
know what that is. I know what Spyro the Dragon is, but they look at PSP Essentials and they go, I don't know what that could be. And you look at it, it's like, oh, it's like everything. It's like pick a PSP game you like.
Must be on. Submit this task with a history link on the
Final
day you
Fantasy's
earned
on
all
here?
13.
Oh man.
How do we do a history link?
I could get me some Dissidia points. But yeah, you could easily get 100 points between these, and Freestar, you can mix and match, correct?
Correct. I see. I've seen a lot of people doing that between different games and different hubs, and yeah.
So yeah, real simple stuff. And then for the game, so we could go over what you really need to do, and it's real simple here. Once you have the XP for a gym, you need to beat 3 of the 6 games for the gym leader. So the first gym leader here is Drisk, and for his games, he has Summon Knight, Bully, Blob Attack, Adventure, Gex 3, Professor Layton. Let me tell you, if you've not played them, Blob Attack is free. You can do that in 20 minutes. Adventure is free. I'm sure there is a guide already, but I literally did this when I did it by watching a quick
Which one is this
speed run
board?
on YouTube of just like
3,
do this,
1,
do this.
2, 3, 4. 3, 4.
That's 2 right there. Summon Night is a pretty easy game if you're not going for all the achievements. If you're going for the mastery, this is going to take you a little while because there's some RNG grind and there is some really annoying, not even like retro achievement challenges, just like built-in challenges you'll have to do. But otherwise, this is a game that you can easily beat in about 10 hours. Bully, super easy game.
I just replaced
will
my
take
name.
you a long time if you're doing 100%. But yes, there's only a few missables. So if you want to run through the game and get the beat, you can easily do this and then go back for everything else. Gex 3 has some really shitty points to it, but overall it is a pretty easy platformer, minus like
Nope, not
one
that.
or two worlds. And then Professor Layton, I mean, like, dude,
What do we
it's
say this was?
ridiculous.
Board.
You can get through this. So really,
Yeah.
Four.
most people
One,
should
two, three,
go
four.
for this: Blob Attack, Adventure, and then pick one.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people do Blob Adventure Layton is I think the most common variation.
No, board 3.
You hear that,
Task
Timsy?
4.
Blob Adventure Layton.
That's probably what I was gonna do too.
But yeah, that's an easy thing to do. And so for the badge, for the tier 1 badge, we have to do 2 gyms from the Logra region, 2 from the Antica region, 2 Elite 4 members, and a champion for the tier 1 badge, correct?
Correct.
So that doesn't even mean you're doing the full thing. And how many gym leaders are there in total?
There will be 8 for each side.
So if you're going for the full thing, you're looking for 16 gym badges, 4 Elite 4
5,
members, and a champion. That could be a lot if you're not interested in the full thing, but if you're interested in getting just another badge for your wall,
Here we
2
go.
from one region, 2 from another, 2 Elite 4 members, and a
Alley.
champion.
Yeah. My best
Alley
advice
Cat
for this whole
Blues.
event is just like take your time with it. Like you've got the whole year. Like if you see like a gym that's like I'm not really feeling these games. Wait for another gym. Like you could like just be a bit like take your time. Don't rush through the event. Is probably my big advice for this because that was kind of my goal. Was saying that would be a slow burn.
Now for the XP, when it says so for Gym 1 XP 150, is that 100? Are we earning going from 100 XP to 150, or going from?
You are going from 100 to 150, yeah. So you're earning 50 from
10.
So that's the other thing, Arctic, is it's not really a lot of XP because you'll be getting that as you go along the way.
Yeah,
So by the time,
and also
go for
it. May and December will both be double XP months. If you are someone that is starting a bit late, those would be probably the best months to start doing catch up, at least for XP.
What was
So
the other one I
go.
had?
If you're just playing
Gongola.
along, by the time if you're just doing the bronze badge, by the time you get to
Nice. Okay.
Elite 4 member 2, you only need 150 more points.
All right, so that's done.
To get to the champion. So that's
board 3, task 4.
It may look deceiving, but you're not asking to get 1,500 points in a week. You're just growing from 1,400 to 1.
I think I'm at 71 points now, chat.
Very simple. I would like you to have you here to explain the coin system.
So coin system works similar to stuff like Flickies or other similar, I guess, beats to some extent in the previous year, where you get them from doing stuff. You get them from either so once you've beaten 3, if you complete the games afterwards, you get coins for those. You get a coin for completing every game from a gym leader. You can get coins from games that you have beaten before the event started. So like say if you're someone that's beaten Layton or Blob before the event starts, you can use those to get coins, but those will also count for your 4, 5, and 6 beat for your 4th, 5th, and 6th beats. You can also do some art. We've seen a lot of good art. I will commend everyone that has submitted Chivomon. That I have loved what I've seen so far. And then you can also
9 task 3.
Just dev a game from a gym leader's wish list if you want to work on something like that. I might adjust that one a bit to add hubs in as well.
My art.
We'll see.
I did my art for that, yeah.
And then once you get the coins, you can use those for previous beaten games. If you want to make that shorter, if you want to make it shorter via wild cards
or 51,
stuff like that. Basically, yeah,
2, 3.
I think it's
53, 55,
it sounds
57,
a bit complex,
58,
but like
59,
just think
60,
of it like
61,
Flickies
62,
to some
63,
extent. I think that's
64,
probably
65,
what
66, 67,
my main
68.
comparison point for me is. It's something like something similar to
68
Flickies
plus
in
5,
Achievement of the Week.
73.
One thing I'll add on is for any of these events we've talked about today, if you have questions, we have a channel on the Discord called Events
73.
Discussion.
All right, chat. Give me 2
Ask.
minutes. I need
No
to
one's
stretch
going to
and get up out of my
attack you.
chair. I'll be
They
right
do.
back.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere,
We'll
okay?
kill them in the background. Don't worry.
I know that I am one to not be very to not explain things very well, so please ask for clarification if you need clarification.
So any of these events, you have sometimes, hey, English may not be your first language. Don't be intimidated. It's fine. Like, we'll help you out. We want you to get these badges, except for Achievement of the Week 2014 Evergreen. We don't want you to get that one ever. That's evil. But everything else, definitely we want you to get. So yeah, that's Achievement on League. It's going on. It just started. It's plenty of time to get into that. You definitely want to. Bounty Hunters didn't talk about the end date for that. It's gonna be in March. There's still 3 more boards left to find to be revealed. So if you're close and you're like, I don't know if I really want to push it, I just want the bronze badge. Wait, because there's still 3 more boards. You might find something that you really like. You think 2015? Okay. We talked about roulette. We haven't talked about Peak Streak. I will briefly talk about Peak Streak. Peak Streak is essentially if you 100 days, if you master a game that for 100 days in a row, goes according to server time. It has to be new masteries. You can get a badge. There's people who will go past that like lunatics. Don't do it. It is a doable thing. There's all kinds of really good lists out there, and if you haven't played much trash, you'd be surprised how easy it is. But yeah, Peak Streak is available. Just don't torture yourself.
I don't remember what you need for the badge for that at least. See it, but yeah.
100.
Oh, you said yeah.
Yeah, it's there's a
I will say,
softcore
as someone that has
5.
done Peak Streak, my best advice is look to see what other people have mastered, because that genuinely gives you a good template of where to look.
I mean, finding a fun stopping number is fine. You don't want to be Draco, who's like literally driving himself insane at this point. Um,
I'm
There's some
definitely
people
feeling
on the
that nearly the end
Discord
of my
too
run.
that have lists of a bunch of free points.
Yep.
Games and paths to get that 100 as well.
So I think that's really it for. Am I missing any events?
Did you? I wasn't here for the beginning. Did you talk about Play Jam?
No, because I don't know what's going on with Play Jam's future. So
Oh, okay.
because I don't know what's going on with Dev Jam's future. I really don't have any. If someone wants to talk about that, they can. I just can't because I don't know what's going on with it.
I don't really know what's happening with Play Jam, but I will say that the current, like, to give a brief overview of it since the current season, since the current stuff's still running, it's just basically play through games from a system that hasn't gotten too many sets, get enough masteries and beats, and you'll get yeah, you'll. I think it's what.
I will. Yeah. So this Play Jam season will be the last for now because Dev Jam is officially on hiatus.
Mhm.
Can't really have a Play Jam without a Dev Jam. Yeah, it's been asked about. Hexa Digital asked about taking it over. Was told no, so there is just nothing going on right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's so if we learn more, you'll obviously see in the Discord. But yeah, looks like that one is currently kaput.
Hmm.
But yeah, we can talk about Rad. Rad is definitely something that is.
Oh, Rad's a good one.
That's a fun time.
So Rad is there's basically Rad is a kind of community driven historical kind of look at RA, separating titles into several categories. There is the AAA, which is basically the big games, the AA studs, which are kind of like the second tier games, You have the Junior Dev set of the month to highlight the Junior Dev's work. Oddball, the Weirdo games, the games that were made for events. The Hack of the month, and the Juice, the Free Points of the month, and the RPG set of the month. And so each year of Rad is a compilation of those games. I don't know if September's games are going up today, I believe, or the poll's ending today, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, today.
Okay, so we'll know the winners of those games. So you actually can still go on Discord and vote for the Rad games. I'll link that in events discussion for those of you. That's Gauntlet discussion. Need to hide that channel. It's not been really much active. I want to write more, but I really just haven't been doing it. Maybe I will get. I've been trying to like find myself in terms of that because I used to run a gaming news magazine from 2011 to 2015 called Empty Life Bar. We had a like staff like 10 to 14 writers on there, but like I just haven't been able to really recapture that kind of moment. So it exists. I don't really know in what capacity, but yeah, it exists. So yeah, Rad, the goal of Rad is to earn beats in these games that are voted through. You need a total of is it 81 points? I believe it's 81 points.
Yeah, it's 81.
81 of
Which
108.
I think that's exactly 3/4.
Yeah. So let me tell you, you're basically you can easily get 12 juice games out of here. So everyone should easily get 12 points. It's a pretty. These are all games from this year. So like you see, Timsy has 5 points total because the RPGs are worth 2 points, and you may not have these right away, but that's also why we're going back through Classic Rad. You see Scott here with Sonic, the dynamic duo, and Classic Rad here, which needs to get filled out some more, is basically going back in the history of RA. So it is a little bit different because there was no junior devs for this year until 2018. So you have the AAA Star, the AA Stud, devs first set, the oddball game, the licensed game of the month. A lot of sets back then were of licensed movie games. More they would get priority. It was like, oh, does Bubble Bobble have a set? No, but Arnold Schwarzenegger Game 5 does, and it's like, oh God, why? Um, and so that's not every month had stuff. So as you see here, we don't have anything for February. March has one game. It's like it's a little. This is going to be a little bit odder of a badge to get, but also probably an easier one. Then it'll normalize by 2014. It kind of normalizes out. A little weird still, because then in 2016 it kind of falls off a cliff because the site was dying. But then everything kind of will balance out, and hopefully the goal is to get a voted through, kind of like peek at RA's history through the big releases. Looks like Sark has 7 of these already. Genesis of RA has 10 of 11. Okay, he can't get the 11th point because it's a dummy. So yeah, that's kind of all I got really prepared on this. I mean, there's RA-tality is the only one I didn't talk about, but I don't know when that's ending.
That should be ending at the end of this month.
So I guess we can talk about RA-tality real quick then. and we might be joined by Time Crush to talk about playtesters. We'll see if that happens. But our Itality, yep, ends in 27th. So this is really soon. You got about 17 days left. The easiest one to get this point is the Mai Gasumi badge for 15 points. I think, yeah. So the community for each task 1 point, but okay. So right now you start this badge with 3 points because all 3 community tasks were done. So if you want to start the RA Fatality badge today, you start with 3 points.
I'm trying to. There are some of these sets have story modes, and some of these sets are just beat or run of arcade mode. I'm trying to remember which are which. I would recommend probably. Yeah, I recommend probably starting with the arcade mode. I know what KI Gold, KOF, NBC. Yeah, there are a lot of them that are just completing them is beating the arcade mode, which might be difficult if you are new to fighting games, especially since a lot of fighting game AI just blatantly cheats. But it is probably the shortest
All right, chat, we're
path
back.
to getting
Welcome back in.
the badge.
How has the
some
conversation been
games
going?
I recommend here would be X-Men Mutant Academy 2. You pick Wolverine, his down claw stab basically will kill almost everyone except for
Okay, so
and
we
I think it was
are
Jean Grey
working
giving
on
issues.
this event badge.
But
I think we're at
you can basically
73.
set it to I believe you can do that one on easy. Waku Waku 7 is really not that bad for a beat. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures beat is, I think it's one run of
hang
arcade
on.
mode, and then
My wife wants a picture
the
or something.
story mode, which takes a couple hours to do, but it's like not always fighting. Like there's a shmup level, and it's weird. Bloody Roar 3 is a really easy one. I think it took me 40 minutes. Dead or Alive 2 took me about 20 minutes. Naruto Clash
Nikuman doesn't take that long. Just doing a run of that. Pick like Akuma Shogun or someone.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy. Naruto Clash of the Ninja 2 was probably like an hour for me. It's pretty simple. Avoid Project Justice. Too long, too much. It's a great game, too much to do. Tekken 4, also a nightmare because you have to do Tekken Force. While there is a strategy, it is still tough. Soul Calibur 2 is if you like Soul Calibur 2, going through Weapon Master mode and then getting one arcade run is pretty simple, but it also is like 4 to 6 hours. Power Stone, we talked about it earlier. That is a double dip alert. Woo, woo, woo. Double dip alert there. Power Stone, 30 seconds, one round. Pick Falcon. You beat that, and then you get the credit for.
All right, so board 1.
Bounty Hunter Villains.
Let's just go down the list here. Board 1. There's a 2-point task we haven't gotten.
Yeah, that's
otherwise, that's it for board 1. So we're done on
Slam
board
is
1.
really easy,
Board 2.
like 20
Find a
minutes.
turtle. We did that.
Dream Mix TV World Fighters is basically Smash.
Earn a time trial.
The
No, I'm
final
good.
boss is an actual joke.
It is 5 points though.
That's really easy.
We can
Dream
re-roll,
Mix
right?
TV is actually easier than Smash. Streets of Rage 2, if you know the trick with the girl Blaze where she can use her like special kind of attack without using her meter. I think it's is it forward maybe forward A or is it forward B? Real simple stuff, but once you learn how to do it, also there's a 1-up as soon as you start the game in the bottom left corner. Real simple ass game. I'd say avoid Final Fight 1. I hear Top Hunter is easy. I hear Batman Beyond is easy. Metabots AX. Go on. Sorry.
Outfoxes isn't too bad. Don't make the mistake I did and pick the monkey, even because the monkey's not the best at shooting guns, unsurprisingly.
That makes sense. Metabots AX is a few hours long. The key to that game is basically you just need to be able to
that,
get
I guess.
enough of a mobility that basically you can charge up the Metaforce, then you basically use that. It's basically a hyper beam that rips through all the enemies, even the final boss, and then be able to charge that back up to then just keep spamming that. That is literally how you beat that game, and just dodge a few random attacks.
Where?
Yeah, it's a totally doable event. You can do it. It probably will take you a day or two, just because you'll have to go through a bunch of games to get your 12 points. But
GBA
yeah,
1.
you can do it. You can do it. So yeah, I don't really have too much more than that. Yeah, we're basically looking at some cool stuff. We also have the updated how to play events thing is out there. You know, seriously, we will help you if you ask. We're happy to help with the stuff. Like to do more of these in the future and kind of go over some cool strategies and stuff.
No, GBA
In
4.
terms
Sorry.
of upcoming stuff,
The 1, 2, 3, 4. So
obviously
this
the
one
Wii
here.
rollout event will happen, in March, and look forward to some other fun stuff. I'm gonna stay on to about 2. I don't really have a lot more to say, but I'd like to
All right,
actually play
board
some
3.
kind of event games. If anyone on this call has anything they'd like to talk or promote or whatever, you can feel free. But
Board
do you
3.
have
Task
anything
2, task 3 done. Task 4 done.
Continue to play events.
We're on task 5.
I'm
No.
gonna dip out now.
Yeah.
No problem.
Task
Thank you
6.
for asking this.
Of
We
course,
did.
of course. I figured it would be a fun way to really break
Task 7,
down
not
some
gonna
of this
do.
stuff.
Task 8, not gonna do.
Speaking of,
Okay, so
we talked a lot
task
about bounty
4.
hunters. Now I'm gonna load up here and go through some of these bounty hunter experiences to get my badge or close to it. I think we're gonna actually go through Birth by Sleep, which I think will be a good
And board 4.
uh
Task 1,
point for
we
me
got.
to
Task 2, earn a achievement with chase in it.
steal,
We got.
since I'm a thief.
All right, so board 4, task 3, we're not gonna do. So let's see what we can do instead. 1, 2, 3.
After I order
So
that game from
we could draw a
GameStop.com,
picture
of
instead.
course.
So replace anyone by drawing Nemesis or Wesker behind bars. All right.
Timsy, how are you doing on your adventure quest?
I'm struggling.
What's wrong? Let me help you out.
I
Where we
I
need to
don't have a
go
lot of
here?
easy stuff left.
In what?
For any of the boards.
Okay. Let me take a look at your thing. Let me grab.
I'm drawing a picture right now of Wesker behind bars to replace
Okay,
the
that's good.
last
That's good.
one pointer.
It's good. You gotta lock that guy up.
I don't know if I'll get it today, but there is a new board coming, so I guess I could get
There's
it.
a new board coming, and I think you'll get it on Wednesday or I think when it drops.
Yeah, because
or
I'm at
something like that.
73 right now.
Okay, wow, that's pretty good.
Like right there.
Yeah, I did the 13 5-point challenges on Turtles in Time and the Tournament Fighter. There's so many 5-pointers in that.
Nice.
If you haven't done Tournament Fighters, just charging into them and throwing them works so fast.
Good to know.
Is this what I'm looking for? I'm broken brain right now.
This one
Hey,
requires a patch, I think.
the Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah,
Oh man, really?
to make it English.
Am I like crazy? Like I did not see a patch on there.
We need a picture of Wesker, chat.
Sites were loading slow.
He has blonde
Yeah, okay,
hair.
So redub English Legacy. There's no patch listed.
Oh,
No wonder I'm confused. Yeah, there's just no patch listed. That's so weird. All right, I guess I'll come back to this one later because I'm gonna have to like do rocket surgery apparently to get a working copy of Birth by Sleep. So let's skip that.
I can send you mine if you want.
No, that's okay. I'll just order it from Amazon. Okay, let's see what I left off then. Not doing Kingdom Hearts 2. That's still out of my schedule here. I got Hercules, which boy, I really don't like that game. Nope. Well, okay. I know what we could do. We could play. We're gonna play Chain of Memories. Only because I need to get Halloween
Oh,
Town
hang on
done
one second,
for
chat.
one of those evergreen badges. Spaghetti King, February. Chain of Memories. This is the wrong version. Damn, Amazon, you sent me the wrong game. Okay. Maybe the right game? It's that my whole emulator crashed. Sweet. Yeah, I'm having the best luck of here. One achievement mastery, let's go.
I guess Kingdom Hearts is just cursed.
I think it is. Teaming darkness everywhere. There we go. 90 achievements? Scream. Oh, what am I doing to myself? Okay. I think we'll be okay. We're just gonna skip over all these cutscenes. So this is about a girl drawing stuff, and then they walk into this castle. They're like, "Man, aren't we cool sprites? Yep, we're really cool. Hey, you want to go into this really bland-looking castle? Oh my god, it's a bank robber. We can't use magic in here, except we can." Why would you trust a person in a cloak like this?
Why not?
I don't know. Hey, Prince Lovecraft, how you doing? Welcome to Let's Get You That Events Badge. If you have any questions about events and trying to get certain events done, let us know. We're helping people out. We just went through about almost 4 hours of running through every event and some shortcuts and how they work. And we still might have more guest stars coming. That's up, Almighty Drizzle. I kind of liked the PS2 version of this, the 3D one.
Played it for the first time when I was going for this task because I already had the Chain of Memories done. It was pretty good. I had this
I love the being able to run around in the 3D space because this is so limiting to me that it's like it gets stressful.
Mhm. Yeah, I remember I had a problem where I couldn't find the correct card. Like none of the enemies were dropping it because it's all random.
Yep.
And Halloween Town took me like 2 hours by itself.
Yes, that is that. Yep. So this was my first Kingdom Hearts game because I didn't have a PS2, and I had a GBA, and I ended up basically just this was my first one because I bought this in Dawn of Souls, the same like holiday. Adrian Snake, hey, is there something about Retro Adventures Evergreen? Not at this time. We haven't really Mendez has not really been around enough that we've been able to really ask what's gonna go on with that. Along with same thing with the season 2. So we can try to get an answer and see if Mendez is gonna be around. They haven't been too active enough that we can get a straight answer to that. Also, the music sounds so bad. Ah. I'll tell you one thing I learned from my first playthrough of this on the GBA: don't make premium cards.
Oh yeah, there's such a waste.
15-year-old me did not understand that though. Boy, GBA sound could be like blenderish.
It can be, yeah.
I can't remember what the whole thing was. I think it was supposed to be like always put it towards Slate.
Slate is good, yeah, because that you can only do every like 5 levels or so.
Yeah, I think that was the one. Just like you need those moves. You struggle with Vex during your PS2 run. This was years ago on PS3. You damage your controller. Oh Jesus. Hey Blue, no, we actually just spent 4 hours talking about all the events, but we're happy to answer any questions. Or is there any events you're trying to really kind of get into or having trouble understand? We can definitely, or need help securing stuff. We definitely can help do that. Yeah, I'm basically just like as people kind of come in, just kind of work on. Yeah, so I'm doing this is a double dip because triple dip actually because it's the Halloween event, Achievement of the Week 2018, and Bounty Hunter Villains all. Oh, it's quadruple dip. Yeah, so this is a big big dip game if you're able to beat it. And I'm working basically towards my bounty hunter villains badge as we people come in and talk and ask questions. But yeah, we broke down a bunch of cool strategies for a bunch of games, including bounty hunter villains and challenge league. Okay, which series? Which the series board? We can pull that up.
I think that's definitely the most restrictive out of all the tasks in
Let's
that
take a
event.
look. We're gonna go. The hit squad is going to work. We get a little background music for it too. Let's see.
My mic's been
Easiest
muted
way
this
to get
entire
it
time.
here.
We try to get
Which is the series one?
Ripto's Rampage. We get the 5 points for
That is
killing
board
captured Nina, or
4,
we
I believe.
do Link
Okay.
Ocarina of Time and we get Adult Link.
And if you have that spreadsheet,
I'm thinking
which I
this
think
is
I
probably
I
the
saw you have it
fastest.
open earlier, it should give you all the games that are eligible for each
Okay.
board.
Let's break this down, see what we can get going here, and make this a little bit more palatable. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So you need to beat one from each, correct?
You do, yeah.
Okay.
I think you get a little bit of leeway. It might be 20 out of 25.
All right.
So you can skip 5 of them.
Okay. All right. So Bomberman. Easily, the two options here you want to go with are either Super Bomberman or Bomberman Game Boy. Those are the two easiest in a sea of actually kind of difficult games. Bomberman Game Boy does have infinite tries. Super Bomberman, I also believe, has infinite tries. You are looking at one sitting games with Bomberman, but yeah, those are probably two of the easiest ones of that.
Something to
Yeah.
also consider is that ports are allowed as well.
Yeah, I think this is probably the play chat.
I don't know too much about other. I mean, Super Bomberman only stayed on Super Nintendo. Bomberman 93 only on Jenny.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, we don't support Xbox 360, so definitely not there. And yes, this is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. We're running through that just for my own credit, since we were waiting for people to come in for to need help for events. So we're looking at Challenge League 2024 Evergreen. Castlevania. The easiest one here is Symphony of the Night or Simon's Quest. It depends if you have the patience for Simon's Quest, which is really easy. You could follow a really quick guide for it, get it done in a few hours. It's literally, I'll tell you why Symphony of the Night's easy. Symphony of the Night lets you grind. A game that lets you grind is really easy, especially because you can also do Shield Rod. Once you get the Shield Rod, you basically can do infinite. You basically become God mode using a very, very easy glitch. Now, we're not talking about masteries here, just beats. Masteries are a whole different thing. Cool. Crash Bandicoot, obviously the easiest one here is going to be Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3. Crash Bash is mean, and Crash 1's bad. Crash Team Racing requires a lot of car racing skill. But Crash 2 and 3 are decently friendly. Okay.
If you want to double dip with the Bounty Hunters one Evergreen, beating Crash Team Racing would get you a point in both events. For anyone looking to double dip.
For Donkey Kong, really you can't go wrong here. Donkey Kong 1, 2, 3 are easy. Dragon Quest. Your shortest one is going to be Dragon Quest 1. I'm shocked that's even allowed. Dragon Quest 1 has a level cap of like 20? Is it 20 or 30?
Why is Spyro
But it's not very high.
Yeah,
transforming
it's
these
pretty
weird
low.
dragons?
So we're talking about Challenge League 2024, the series board he's stuck on. Blue wanted help on, so we're helping him out with some suggestions. Oh, you guys can't see my browser. It's me fault. Right. You know why you can't see my browser? It's closed.
Yeah.
There you go. I can see it. Okay, so GTA. Okay, there's no advance listed, so that's. I would probably go Chinatown Wars or San Andreas. I think Chinatown Wars may have some drug deal minigames that are kind of iffy.
Okay. Oh, I see. Damn it. Oh my god. This is so tough. Finally. Okay, so it saves. Is anybody talking? Just realized. Okay, I gotta head out for a few minutes, but if you're still on here when I get back, I'll jump back on. All right. Chat, we will be back in a little bit. I gotta go help a friend real fast, and then when I come back, we're gonna finish this up. We're gonna go for the beat on this Ripto's Rampage. I think this is what not the beat, but we'll at least capture Nina. We'll go for that. But guys, we'll see you in a few. All right, take care.